I think this should be working. Don't quote me on anything. I've changed everything. I'm using my phone camera, so it could be both better and worse. Uh, I honestly, oh, shit, I can't read chat because of how I positioned everything. I'm just gonna go fix that real quick. Hi. Let me just swap this so I can read and see. So we're. Oh, okay, I've moved everything. Okay, so give me a second. Because my phone is in the way of actually seeing chat, so should be fine. Nice! You can see and hear me. That's always wonderful. That's always a plus. Camera quality. We're using my phone. I was having a conversation with someone and they're like, you know, the best camera quality out of everything you could probably have access to right now is your phone. So we're using my phone. I've defaulted and also I'm sitting on top of Chadwick. So, oh God. Let's move him. How are we all doing today? Oh, shoot. For some reason, I feel like the couch is further back because I feel like the mic is further away. Oh God, I don't think I can get it any closer. Do you think we should just move the couch? Do you think, like, it's not the worst option, but it's not the best option, that's for sure. Indeed. Yeah, I think I should. Okay, I might screw with the whole, like, no webcam thing, etc. I'll just use my phone from now on. And I'm also thinking about moving the couch. Is the audio fine from here? Because I feel very anxious being so far away from the mic for some reason. Hey, what's up? How are you doing today? We've upgraded from a shitty webcam. It's not shitty, it's like an expensive-ish webcam to my phone because I just realized that. Excuse me. Hi, we're back. But yeah, more or less tonight's gonna be a chatting stream. I feel all gamed out from game night last night. Last night slash yesterday morning, so we're gonna change the schedule so I don't get as fatigued as quickly. You can turn up the gain mic if you need it louder. We did change some of the mic settings, so me and my friend Sam, we played around with my OBS settings, so next time I play any form of horror game, you guys won't have to hear me, like, squeal at the top of my lungs. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. I had work today. What did I do? I woke up this morning, I sold something on Facebook Marketplace, I had work, and then I've just kind of been rotting since. It is fun. I really enjoyed game night last night. So I'm thinking about moving game night to Wednesday night and moving the secondary game night, so game morning to wait, let me check. Yeah, Thursday morning. So game night, Wednesday night, game morning, Thursday morning. Thinking about changing that because it just works better, so I have that cooldown time. Yes, no more mic peeking. You should thank Sam, not me. He went through a lot of effort with me this afternoon to make sure everything's functional. So, no more squealing or peeking, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, we're using my phone. I was like, oh, I need to get the perfect webcam. I need to get the perfect webcam. We've caved, and someone to me was like, oh, you know, the most like highest quality thing you have at your disposal right now is your phone. This is the selfie camera. This isn't even the back camera. Okay, how am I going with my PC troubleshooting problems? Well, it's okay. I found out the top USB ports of my motherboard, so I have like 12, don't work. Apparently, one of my friends thinks it's like a particular thing of like some things work, some things won't because it's the type of USB-C, the type of USB-A port. So I'm chilling with that. I took a photo, I actually did a TikTok of my cable management. I've removed some of the unnecessary cables from the floor, so it looks way better. So context. Where are they? Context for information. Oh, I don't know what you guys can see. But these are all cables that were on my floor that are unrelated to my PC, so I've removed them from the PC area and they're in their own box. Hence, my cable management doesn't look awful anymore. So, those have been moved. If you're wondering what the cables are, they are mostly sewing machine cables, I believe cable for a printer, and cable for a shredder, and a few other things. But yeah, more or less very cleaned up. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Perfect webcam is the one that works, exactly. The audio settings were done right to make it hear you, yeah, and should be done right. I trust Sam that he helped me work it. Yeah, I know. I need to work on my other cable management stuff, so things like just not having cables everywhere. It doesn't help that things like my lighting, I have like 4 power ports over there. But other than that, I don't have anything else, so I'm using extension leads, etc. This is what my floor is full of, these guys, which isn't nice, but it is what it is essentially. I have been told to get something called I think it's called an uninterruptible power supply, something like that. So I'm looking at that now for my PC because I don't want the power to go out and like my PC shits itself. So I'm looking at that. Also, my setup's been slightly upgraded with a nice keyboard. I'm really happy with it. It will be my keyboard for now. Multi-plugs. What is a multi-plug? I'm kind of dumb. What's a multi-plug? Help a girl out. But power. I'm trying to figure out what multi-plug is myself. Like power board? Is that what we mean by multi-plug? Yeah, I have one of those. I have one of those over there. I feel like I'm running like a fire hazard system right now. It's so goddamn messy. Power board. Um, let's have a look at what cables I have running. So over there we have phone charger, lamp behind me, lighting behind me, PC, monitor, and another cord, but I don't. Oh, it's the lamp. Oh, wait. Oh my god. I went to IKEA recently and I finally got the goddamn lamp through the mushroom. I think it looks magical. But yeah, I've also got that running. So I have maybe 6-ish? 7-ish. 7-ish different things going on. Also, it's really pretty. I really like it. And I finally got my Stream Deck working. It's not plugged in. I brought it with the intent of like, oh, I'm gonna have somewhere to sit and yap, and I don't want to have to keep getting up to change the scenes over. But I realized this isn't long enough to fit to my PC. So, I had someone, Sam, suggest to get like an extender, like a cord extender, and I'm currently looking for a female USB-C to male USB-A extender for this thing. Oh yeah, I am. Hi. Indeed. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Any F1 news this week? F1 news this week, Lando won, which is nice. Honestly, I was hoping for Max. Honestly, maybe even Oscar. But that's nice. That's nice. I keep coming across comment sections that are like, why does everyone hate Lando? And I'm kind of sitting there like, I'm new to F1, but even I know why a lot of people have beef with Lando, which is very, very interesting which things people are out of the loop for and which things they are. Also, cool thing about the Stream Deck Neo, I didn't real Jesus, I didn't realize that you could flick between different pages. Honestly, until this becomes like a bigger issue, I'm just gonna stick it out with one of these things. I can't see why you'd need more than 8 buttons, if I'm being honest. Most things, yep. One is if you're PC. Yes, I know, right? So, honestly, when he was 100 points behind, I didn't think Max would have come back at all. I was just kind of sitting there like, Red Bull's car is a tractor this year, and that's okay that Max can't drive a tractor. But the fact that he came back from like a 100-point lead from like Lando and Oscar, I thought that was amazing. But yes, you can have many pages. I thought that was really cool. Lando, I wouldn't say Lando's very bad at driving. I would just say that his attitude off track sometimes isn't the most appealing, and that doesn't make people want to cheer for him. But yeah, the Red Bull was really bad. Also, has anyone seen the pictures of Isaac Hadjar coming out of the Red Bull testing? I feel like that's very telling. I know with the new regs next year, it hypothetically should be an even playing field, but I'm still a bit nervous. Like I want Isaac to break the second seat curse if possible, but my hopes are not high. Yeah, I know. I was so excited for Yuki too. Also, long shirt, shit. I am wearing pants. It's like a weird thing I feel the need to preface whenever I'm wearing a long shirt to anyone. I am wearing pants. Also, socks. I like these socks so much because oh shit. They've got like grips on the bottom because I have tile flooring in my house and I have this long hallway and I've ran across the hallway from like one end of the house to the other without like grips on the socks and I've like slammed face first into a wall. I love these socks so much on an unrelated note. But yeah, I thought Yuki would do better than what happened. I don't appreciate people talking about Yuki and saying, oh yeah, he didn't do much, like, for Abu Dhabi. I was like, he did as much as he could, essentially, and I thought that was really unfair for people to say stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is. How's everyone tonight? I forgot to ask how everyone is doing. What has everyone been up to? spill what's going on, because more or less I feel quite boring, so I might as well ask how everyone else is doing. So we're gonna move Chadwick. He was sitting in the top corner of the couch before, and I wish I had a photo, but you know, he looked really silly up there. But I moved him so he looks less silly, less creepy. So yeah, you're feeling really good. That's wonderful to hear. Do tell me what's been up lately. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good, so it's nice to know others are doing well. I haven't done anything today except for play Overwatch. Why did you get banned again, Nick? What did you do to get banned? Oh, it's your younger brother's birthday today? That sounds really nice. Did you guys do anything special? Oh, chess? I want to learn to play chess. I don't know how to play chess, and I really, really want to learn, but I don't really. I'm the type of person who wants to learn with other people, as in I want someone else telling me what to do rather than Googling it. If you've been in my server, you will know that I have the habit of asking people how to do things before Googling it myself, which is bad, but I do enjoy the company of others. So I do want to learn how to play chess. I don't know who I was talking to, but they were also talking about learning to play chess. It's on my bucket list. Also, I'm gonna put Chadwick over here because I gotta change something on the PC. But give me a second. Okay, yep, okay. Cool. Nothing is on fire with my PC, which is always nice. Interesting. I wish that this keyboard had a longer cable thing so I could type as well as do this at once. Okay, we're moving back. Wait, I'm moving back. But yes, same exact reason. Game didn't load. Oh shit. Really? They ban you for an hour for game inactivity? Not a bad habit to. I mean, Google ain't the best answer giver. Same. Okay. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with Chadwick's legs? Are we okay with this? I'll give 3 answers across 2 pages. Yeah, let's just hope the PC doesn't crash again. Yeah, I need a dongle. Actually, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but dongle. The word dongle, I used the word dongle once to my friends when I was like, oh my god, I need like I think it was like a headphone jack to like a USB-C dongle for my phone because I wanted to listen with wired headphones. My friends were looking at me as if I was crazy for using the word dongle. And on the Apple website, they used the word dongle. I was like, yeah, I need a dongle. And they're like, a dongle, Shay? Really? You need a dongle? I was like, I got bullied hard for a week. Oh, you want to learn chess on stream? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest when I say I get a bit anxious learning things in front of others, so I couldn't imagine broadcasting it to everyone else. What am I undecided? What pretty undecided? Dongle's pretty. Yeah, I know. My friends aren't the most techie people, hence I'm assuming that's why they had beef with the word dongle. Also, I just realized I don't have to have my mic stuck there. I could get like a table or something and just move the mic temporarily. Do you think? I don't think I could like attach or clamp the mic to the, lamp back there, could I? But wait, I could clamp the mic to something else. It's been bothering me. I don't like this angle. But yes, problem. We are all anxious. Chess is fun. I'd be happy to teach. See, Nick can't talk to me about wanting to teach me anything because he still hasn't taught me how to stretch. That'd be nice, actually. I don't know whether I'd want to learn how to play chess on stream on Twitch, but I think it would be fun to do on the Discord server. What am I looking for on the wait? What am I looking for on the underside of the keyboard? Wait. Also, before I look at the underside of the keyboard, I just want to say that my greatest joy today was the fact that I taught a 12-year-old how to APA reference. It felt magical. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and flip it over. What am I looking for? Oh my god, wait! I didn't. Oh, fuck. Wait, where do I plug this into? Oh, wait, PC, right? Wait. Oh shit, I'm clicking on everything. This thing. Wait, where's the phone? Because this thing. I'm assuming like plugs straight into the PC and then. I feel really silly. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Takes like one less cable off my desk right now. So I'm assuming I can just shove it straight in. Okay. I feel really dumb because I didn't realize how many tech things have like inbuilt like the little USB-C thing, USB-A things. Is this working? I don't know if it's working. I don't think now is the time to fuck around with it if I'm being like 100% honest. So we're just gonna leave it as is. Okay, what? Definitely not a pro, but I do know. Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the PSA. I'm gonna turn it on. I feel very dumb for not even realizing I also have to turn it on. That's fun. Okay, and we're gonna put the on button on, and hopefully it does the thing. Wait, which thing? Oh my god! Wait. I feel really dumb. I'm fucking around with the keyboard right now. Oh! Oh, it's working, yeah. I'm just really silly. Thank you for letting me know how it works. I mean, we could do a chess thing. We could 100% do a chess thing. Will I be participating? Maybe I'll be watching. But, you know, I think it would be fun. Give me a second. What is happening? Oh. I see. Okay. I don't know the benefit of holding this keyboard, but I'm gonna hold it here anyway because I have a bunch of my moderators. I have them on Discord, and I want to like message them from the convenience of the couch. Hence, we're gonna have keyboard on. Oh, how am I? I'm pretty good. It's been quite hot recently. Oh, I went to the museum recently, which was really really nice. I went with a friend was pretty cool. Also, the exhibit was amazing. It was an exhibit on the Chinese warriors, so you know the terracotta ones. I think it's incredible that they were all built to be so massive and the sheer amount of warriors. I did find out that they killed all the craftsmen after, which made me feel some kind of way, of course. But yeah, I've been pretty good lately. Yeah, I do get to type from my. Wait, I could just. How long is the cord from my. What is it called again? PS5 controller. Hypothetically, I could just sit on my couch and game. That's not a bad idea. Also, I'm not mad at this distance. I have no idea what keyboard this is. It's just a keyboard to me. But yeah. So you guys gonna... I'm so confused. I mean, if you guys want to do a chess tournament, I'm happy to set one up. I won't be participating, but I'm happy if you guys want to. More or less, what happens on Discord is for you guys, essentially. I don't mind what we're doing as long as it's, you know, somewhat reasonable. But yeah. Why are you fighting your... Wait, what time is it for you? Wait, no, I know what time it is for you. Why are you fighting your eyebrows? Eyelids. God. Don't talk to me about eyebrows. This is a squirrel moment where I'm going to jump from X, Y to Z. But I recently plucked my eyebrows and I'm getting worse and worse because I keep making them thinner. And I think they look nice, which is bad because I know like once you pluck them out and you consistently do it, like you're just fucked. So I'm gonna leave them alone for a bit. But yes, Chadwick is very cool. He's very cute. He's adorable. Also, I'm trying not to sit on his legs. I feel bad. But yeah, if you guys are interested in a chess tournament, I suppose we can do like a series where I learn chess and we can host a tournament on the Discord server. I know. I'm slowly inching towards the 90s where I'm gonna get like pencil thin brows. It's fine for now, but I'm not gonna touch them anymore because I think they're nice. One of them is higher naturally, and one of them is also thicker naturally. So I just keep like doing the thing where I keep going back and forth to make them even, and I just make it worse. Oh, nice. Bad way, good way. Bad way or good way on whether you notice my eyebrows first. But yeah, Chadwick is adorable. He is. Thanks. Thank you for your wonderful advice. I do not yearn to look like a thumb. So I'm gonna leave them alone for the time being. But yes. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Fuck. I had a thought and then I just jumped off it again. Oh? Oh, that's cool. What character? Honestly, depending on what the character is, what game they're from, and what they look like, I might cosplay them. I don't cosplay for anything except for events, but I want to get into it as a personal thing. So I'm looking for characters. And the thing is, I don't cosplay from shows I watch or, you know, games I play. I just kind of cosplay from characters that I think they have an interesting outfit because I like the construction of sewing and cosplay. So that's a thing. It is a thing, but I would like to know. But wow. Wow. I'm gonna do some Googling. I can't Google any of this stuff because my phone is recording. Shit. I, I could cosplay for stream. I could cosplay for stream, to be honest. I could. Not a bad idea. You know what? We could set that up as a milestone thing. I need to put something on screen when it's like, oh yeah, when I hit 50 subs, X, Y, and Z will happen. Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen at 50 subs because I honestly don't think we're gonna get there. at this rate, at least before Christmas, which was my goal, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So we'll figure it out when we get there. Follow a goal for real. Oh, oh, you're you're an aesthetic cosplayer. I am. I'm an aesthetic cosplayer. I like the construction. I think it's more interesting and fun. I like sewing, so you know. What am I looking at? Oh, I see. Do I? Okay, question. Hot take. Is it because I look like her or is it because I'm Asian? Because like, you know, you would be shocked how many times I've been mistaken for someone else's Asian friend. I've had like 3 different incidences at the shops where some girl or some guy will walk up to me, run up to me or something, be like, "Oh my god, hi," and then they'll insert another girl's name, and I have to like double check for a second that I'm not that girl, which is very 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 awkward. So do spill. Oh, actually. Uh, uh, wait, I need to write this down. I don't have anything to write with right now. Fuck. You have to. No, I have to like mentally double check I'm not fucking up, or like, it takes me a second because I'm like, oh, what if I'm just the weird one in the situation? And I know, but like they say it with so much conviction, I double second guess myself. The term is second guess myself. Don't worry, I've mistaken random ass white guy for one of my friends before. That is hilarious. I will say that some white guys, they look the same. I will say that. You can Google from your cat. Yeah, but I can't. The mouse is all. I can bring the mouse over here. Wait. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. I'm powerful now. Give me a second. I'm very powerful. Give me a second. Okay, so I have a PC case that I'm currently using as a coffee table. Hence, I will keep that there. That is not a bad idea. Okay, so let's Google it. The only downside of this is the fact that I can't read from this distance. So, what characters did we say? Oh god, it's on caps lock. I don't. What game is she from? I think I've. Oh wait, I've seen her before. She's such a baddie. I love it. That's actually not a hard cosplay to do. But I'm not crazy enough to commit and cut my hair. I've cut myself bangs before, or a fringe, because I want to cosplay someone. We're not crazy enough to cut my hair short, but god, she's really pretty. Also, I like that, she wears red. That's very on me. Hi, I'm doing good. Someone just suggested someone to cosplay. She's a baddie. I'm taking it as a compliment. Also, I figured out that Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth mouse, I can move them. I'm feeling pretty good. But yes, I feel very powerful. Yeah, so this is the PC case I was going to get. It is a mid-tower, it's a fractal mid-tower case. I didn't end up using it because I have my lovely fish tank, so now it's just being used as a coffee table. Yeah, it's an empty case. Don't worry, it's just empty. I believe if you're on my Discord server a few weeks ago, you would have seen me try to figure out how to remove fans from it, which was fun. But yes, who else did... Someone said another character. We're gonna Google all these characters so I can figure out whether I should feel complimented or not. Kind of blind. Being here from this distance is not fun. I need to get my eyes checked again. Honestly, I swear I haven't had them checked in like the last, year or two? And I recently got like a message from my optometrist. Hence, maybe I am going blind. But yes. I don't like wigs. Hot take, I don't like wigs, and when possible, I will try cosplay a character with black hair. But the thing is, I've dyed my hair, so that's already gone out the window. On my horizon of my to-do list is a gender bent lecturer cosplay because of my hair. My hair kind of was inspired by him, vice versa. So that is on my to-do list. Let's have a look. Sorry. We're going to, yeah. Also, I love the way this sounds. And I'm pretty sure I made a spelling error, but I can't see far enough to... Oh! Let me have a look. I can't do blonde. Like, rarely will I be able to rarely will I be able to pull off a character with, like, blonde hair. Also, thank you for the raid of 1. It's lovely to see you. How are you doing tonight? Okay. I'm just gonna keep opening tabs so I can keep these open for future reference. I feel like Constant Wu is just another Asian lady, not gonna lie. Let me have a look. Oh? Oh? Should I be scared? Do tell why. Okay, we're going through more cosplayable characters. Wait, I could just make this larger. Oh? You're an SC2 gamer, but I appreciate a yapper, so I rated. Thank you. I don't know what much to say about myself. Usually I game. That's a lie. Usually I yap and gaming is just mixed in there. Hence, you know, today's more of a yapping day. I hosted a game night on my server last night, so we're not game today. I'm just being flat. But yeah, what do I game? So I've been playing Ori recently. I only recently got into gaming, so I built my first PC like a month ago, and I've slowly been trying to learn how to game. So I'm starting from scratch because I never like grew up with like a PS whatever or an Xbox. So learning everything is really new and different. Nabara from JJK. Let me have a look. Wait, is this? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. It's because I haven't got it on a flat surface. Let's have a look. I actually introduced someone to JJK today. Oh, she's really pretty. Again, I don't know if I can pull off short hair. Yeah, I am an Aussie. I am an Aussie. Not me, just keep your mods on alert. What should it be on alert for? Oh, okay. No, you did not out me. I dabbled in mobile games. I will say that. I did dabble in mobile games. But you know. Yeah. I'm from a fictional place, technically. Wish you the best. The gaming world is feeling pretty good so far. So I wanted to pick up on gaming because all my friends are gamers. But then I realized all the games they play after building a PC, I didn't want to play. So they play co-ops like Marvel Rivals, etc. And that's not really within my skill ability or something that I think I'll enjoy. So I've just been playing Ori right now. I've also been playing Terraria. I've been playing on a PS5 recently. I've been getting through Persona 3, which I've been enjoying. But other than that, I haven't been doing much. But yes, I am from a fictional place. But yeah, also this is a different PC than you can zoom in settings. Oh, wait, yeah. I feel a bit blind right now. I have someone on my to-do list. I forgot what her name is for a cosplay. Let me Google her. Let me check that I've spelt her name right. I don't think this is flat. This doesn't feel flat. Okay, so I was going to cosplay for a convention recently. Asa from Chainsaw Man, I believe. I think it's her. She has like scars on her face, which I thought were really pretty. I want to learn how to do like the special effects makeup. Also, from a construction standpoint, her cosplay looks really simple, but I need to brush up on my construction skills. They're that bad. Hence, I thought she was a good option to cosplay sooner or later. Where am I reading? Okay, I should make a Minecraft stuff. It's been thrown around as an idea recently, and we've gotten a few expressions of interest, but I'm really scared of like running a server and no one using it, if I'm being very, very honest. Oh, I've already done Yumiko. I've already done Yumiko as a cosplay. I did her 2 years ago. We have looked around talking about Jesse became a mod. We may have. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I watch anime. I watch anime, but I mostly read manga. Let me Chainsaw Man. Wait, you guys are saying stuff faster than I can Google. Also, I can't figure out how to make the goddamn window larger. Like the search bar just does not get larger. It's still tiny. Give me a second. I think I might just have to run back through the chat again to find all these characters. I'm happy that I made the chat massive. Chainsaw Man? I haven't read Chainsaw Man. That's on my to-do list. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See, some cosplays are just like closet cosplays. Maybe. I try to stay away from short hair, to be honest. I don't mind cosplaying either, to be honest. Let me have a look. Discord is rolling out a feature that slowly allows Discord to host games. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, we thought about a whole Minecraft server, and if that's happening, yeah. I'm happy to throw money towards my community as well. It's nice that we all exist together. I'm happy to fund that space if people are interested in it. Not really fun when people don't know each other. Not gonna lie, like I don't have Nitro either, and I don't really want to like make that a disclusionary space. What about Nick? What about Nick? Oh, also, who's that? Let me have a Google. Uh, so, so. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. Let me have a look. Is how okay, from like a cosplay perspective of whether I would want to make her outfit, it's probably a no. But she is pretty, I will say that. Oh, I see. I'm not really trying to sound her. Yeah, I don't know what Nitro does. Okay, I do know what Nitro does, more or less. I have a very vague idea, but I don't know much about it, so I'm probably the worst person to explain it to you, to be honest. Yeah. Oh gosh. I have a long list of cosplays to do by the looks of it. Same here. I feel like it depends. It depends what you want to do on Discord and how much you're willing to fund your Discord experience. Honestly, a lot of my time on Discord is just spent within my server, and I've thought about getting Nitro for Discord just because I've been hanging around here a lot. So, you know, I've considered it. Stream higher than 700p. Yeah, yeah. If anyone wants to read the article from Discord, oh, thanks, Nick, for dropping that down. Could you actually drop that in the chat? Because I might read it later. Might be more of a race. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Actually, I need to look into her outfits. I've made a bit of Han Fu before, so traditional Chinese clothing from the Han Dynasty. I've made a bit of it when I did my Mao Mao cosplay. I'm not object to learning how to do more of it because I need the correct fabrics, and outsourcing the fabrics is a pain in the ass. But I'm not against learning. You have no turn. Oh, thanks. Thank, thank you, Ree, for letting me know. Gives picture. But yeah. Wait, what did you? Probably. I'm gonna be honest when I say that Nick has probably definitely said something to me, and I've forgotten to properly respond to it. If I'm being honest, I've been kind of mentally MIA lately, so I'm trying to get my shit together with that. And I have a long list of to dos, and I realistically need to sit down on call with a few people so I can knock them out because they're mostly to dos on my end. But the thing is, I'm not really good at self motivating, hence I need some help with that. Yeah, catch stream. We're lazy today. I'm on a different camera. I'm using my phone camera, which seems to be more magical and seems to be more functional. And I've kind of given up on using the webcam for now. Yes. Yes. Unrelated note, I know that we're talking about cosplay, but it just kind of came to me when I was thinking about something. But Ninjago has Fortnite skins, and I saw that people were talking about them. I didn't realize I'm not a player on Fortnite. I didn't realize that every time they made like a Lego skin for a Fortnite character, they also make human skins. I recently found out that, which I thought was quite interesting. But yeah, who have I cosplayed? Rin. Okay, let me have a look. This tab is so small. Honest. Let me have a look. Where am I looking? I'm a bit lost. Let's have a look. I can't see anything. She's pretty as well. I want to cosplay people with interesting outfits, not gonna lie. I would only default to a, basic outfit if I didn't have time. If I'm being very, very honest. Not gonna... Ah. Oh, wait, Kim Kardashian has a... Thank you. Thank you, Rue, for saying I'm a white Asian. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Also, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I want something that's interesting to construct. And if you're asking what my ethnicity is, which is a better way to ask that, I'm Chinese. So, as much as Ree jokes that I'm white, I am biologically Chinese, but heavily heavily inspired by white culture. Heavily inspired by white culture is not a bad way to put it. Also, thank you for the follow. I like how I put it up there. I'm really happy with that. But yes. Oh, nice. We hit a follower goal. That's wonderful. Honestly, let me have a look. Let me have a look. What about occult symbols? I'm not sure. Honestly, I would want to do something more interesting if I could. Hence, I want to stay away from anything that's kind of school uniformy. But yes. Did we hit 50? What did we hit? 50 for what? Wait, give me a second. We hit 50 what? We hit 50 what? I'm really confused. Oh, Makima from... I've actually looked at cosplaying a few characters from Chainsaw Man because I had like a last minute thing to do. We did not hit 50 of anything. I'm very confused. What did we hit? Oh! Wait, what? What do you mean 50 followers before Christmas? Yeah, I know we hit a goal of 390, but I'm confused where the 50 came from. Someone... Okay. Thank you for the reaching the follower goals. I'm just a bit clocked out mentally. Also, I'm just gonna move Pineapples from down here. He's very cute, but, you know, he doesn't have to be up there. Yeah. They're pretty solid pillows, by the way. Follow go. Bro, I took a day off work to game all day and the power's been out since morning, so now it's 6 p.m. Did you at least rot today? I feel like if you didn't at least rot today, you've done yourself a massive disservice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, I got confused. Oh yeah, we hit a follower goal, not a sub goal. We're gonna hit the sub goal eventually. My goal initially was to get it before Christmas, but I don't think that's happening. I think that's a bit too like ambitious at this rate. But yeah, we did hit another follower goal. Also, yeah, that would be annoying if you took a day off purposely to game if you didn't have power. 50 subs before you. Uni starts in February. I would hope that we'd get 50 subs before uni starts, not gonna lie. Misaki. I haven't seen AOT yet. I was gonna say AO3 because it's, you know, very natural for me to say that, but yes. Who is it? I feel like I'm just getting recommended Japanese women because they're Asian. Not gonna lie. Let's have a look. No, she's really cute. I have not seen Attack on Titan yet. That's on my to-do list. I have a friend to watch that with. Well... Yeah, AO3 is always on my brain. I started recently rereading fanfics again that make me really happy, and that's been going better than I thought it would. Like, I'm genuinely having a great time. Also, looks fine, okay. Are we just throwing more Asian women at me? Or women with black hair? Let's have a look. I haven't watched... I've heard that Bleach is pretty good. I heard it's like a big 3 anime. Bleach. What are we looking? Ooh! Ooh! Actually, I love that. She's gonna make it to a list. I love that. Like, okay, her fit looks a little basic, but what is that? I can't see from this far away. I'm so confused. I saw something really cool, but what is this? Is that blood dripping? I cannot tell. But yeah, she is now on my to-do list. I can't think of it. I am not Filipino. No, just a black cat. Let's have a look. Probably, honestly, I could do a Shigo cosplay. I wouldn't be mad at it. I feel bad for sitting on Chadwick uncomfortably. The drip and bleach is superior. I will say that. I've seen it braided. It looks really cool. But yes. I'll get around to cosplaying. I think I'll cosplay when we hit another goal. Like, I don't want to rock up on the couch and cosplay randomly one day. That kind of feels weird. But I think I'll get around to cosplaying when we hit a goal of something. I need to choose goals. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Also, I feel like that's slightly too high. I love the ability to sit from my couch and alter and edit things. This makes me incredibly happy. 100 subs to cosplay. I don't think we'll hit 100 subs anytime soon. And I don't want to start a cosplay when I'm in the heat of uni. Because I believe uni for us starts in February. It's like 23rd of February, so like a week after my birthday. And I don't really want to throw myself down the cosplay hole when uni starts. What's in March? Starting uni? Yeah, mine's 23rd of February as well. Feb as well. We can put our heads in our wallets together. I need to. I've got an astounding amount of black fabric, and I need to make a cosplay out of the black fabric. I need to order some wigs also. I suck at wig styling. It is so on my to-do list right now to like learn as an ability. But yes, yeah. Uni for me starts on the 23rd of February. I am not excited about it. I'm feeling a pit hole of doom because I can't even figure out my schedule at this point and I don't really want to think about it. So we're avoiding it for the time being. We're avoiding it until I can't avoid it. So I'm gonna avoid it probably until next week and then I'll start, working on what I'm doing for uni next year. You could probably do Itachi. I've got a feeling I know who he is. I hope I can just Google these names and some dude comes up. Naruto. Oh, he's pretty. Guys with long hair are just pretty, so. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I thought I recognized the name. But yeah, I'm not excited about it until I figure out the units I need. Yes, that is me. I fucked around with my degree so much because I've gone from like 3 units to 4 units. And I've gone vice versa. So now I don't know when I'm going to graduate. It's either going to be like not next year, the year after. Depending on how much I fucked up my, schedule. But yeah. Who are we calling ugly? I feel like no anime characters can be ugly because they're anime characters. And they're designed to be like appealing to someone. Okay. Oh, he's from Bleach. Let me have a look. Never mind. I don't. I wouldn't call him ugly. I'm just not a fan of his style. Mostly it's the art style. I don't like the art style that's really like. It's hard to describe. I don't like. Hot take. I don't like the JoJo art style. For some reason, I'm not a fan of it, and anything that lives in that realm, I'm not a fan of. Gender bent. Yeah. Yeah, gender bent is just like a guy character, you're dressing up as them, but as a girl, vice versa. You're not trying to look like a guy, you're doing like a girl version of them. So I were to do Bachira, but gender bent, so I would do like a female version of Bachira because I am lazy. And also, my hair's already like this. Why would I change that? But yeah, if you. Oh, wait. I think I know that name. That name rings a bell. Let me. Did I spell it wrong? I think I spelled that wrong. I wish this was bigger so I could see what I was clicking on. Also, I need like a mouse pad thing. I need to get like a desk mat, whatever, mouse pad thing. It's on my list. I found a I found a baseball player Googling that name. Where am I looking? Sasuke? I don't want to put your name. Oh, I've got a sweater that looks like Mahito's like outfit. It's really cute actually. Emery, do it. Best. Do a male version of a female character. I think that's too convoluted in my opinion. It's too many layers. I don't think it would work for me. Also, desk mats, I don't know where I should be looking, not gonna lie. I feel like there's too many options and until I get everything properly set up, I don't want to start looking at anything else. So once my monitor arms are up, my desk is probably cut to size and I've got a desk chair, I'll start looking at more aesthetic things after. I generally don't know what people are putting on their desk setups to make them look aesthetic. I suck at decorating, so I swear my desk is going to be the plainest thing ever. Actually, it's not going to be the plainest thing ever. It's going to be covered in a bunch of junk. Right now, if I flipped my camera, you would see that there's like 50 million things littering my desk right now, solely because it's big enough to have things on my desk but still be functional. So I have like boxes of things. I have a few light bulbs. I have a few lip balms, paintbrushes, plushies, controller, headphone. It's a mess on my desk. Oh, glass desk mat. I feel like that's a bad idea as someone who is very accident prone. Mm. Hi, what's up? Desk mats are easy if you want one for the whole, most of the top. Find a place that sells the materials on a roll and make your own. Oh, I see. I need to choose what vibe I'm going for. At this point, it's very, I can't even describe it with a vibe. It's, my desk, the wood on my desk is the color of my lamp, so they match. It was a very purposeful decision. And then everything else is just kind of white, except for my monitors. I hope to change this eventually. This is on my to-do list to change. But other than, oh god, I feel like this is further away from last time. But other than that, I don't have a vibe. I like light colors. Other than that, which is really funny as someone who mostly dresses in dark clothes. But what is it? That's about to, what am I looking? Shay having a glass. Yeah, I would. I've recently destroyed several glass things because I've accidentally knocked them off surfaces or like I tripped, etc. Hence, I don't think glass is a good idea for me at all. Um is Best Buy an American thing? I feel like Best Buy is an American thing. We don't have that here. I have pens. A Bulbasaur my sister painted plushie in a random fiddle. That's really cute. Uh, I I love how your sister did that for you. I love when people give other people artwork. I think it's very meaningful. It's cheaper to buy a roll or make your own stuff with. I'm so confused. No, Best Buy. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm. Best Buy is so American. Some things are so goddamn American that I think it's very trippy when I see them. Also, I'm cold. Jesus. Peanut just took a tumble. He's fine though, so we don't need to worry about him. We're gonna put him up here. I was gonna say I'm getting cold now and I was trying to pull the blanket from over here, but it just kind of launched everyone off the couch, so. Oh, God. I know this isn't like the most aesthetic blanket ever. I really like it. And I'm not gonna nap. This would be a very comfy setup to nap with, but I won't. But yes. What are we reading? What am I reading? I'll send a pic. You'll send a pic of it in the server. Wait, put it under artwork. Put it under artwork. But yes, 3 to 4 subs equals a desk mat. Hey, when we get to 50 subs, I could get a desk mat. Just saying. But yes, used to play Osu and completely. I know what Osu is. It's weird because I'm gamer adjacent. I'm not in the community because I've never been a gamer, but my friends are really big gamers, so I know a weird amount about specific things in gaming, even though I've never participated in it myself. I was 6.2 and struggling with. I think that's Osu stuff. I'm a bit confused. It's 31 for me, and I have my fan on. I'm just cold. My parents keep the house like a freezer. I'm not built for the, winter. Yes, Wash, same for me. Well, we're talking about Osu. The map difficult. Oh, whoops. I saw like 6 and 2 together. I was like, oh, 6, 2, and I was like, performative male. Not performative male, but guy who wants to talk about his height. I was like, oh, here we go again. But yes, it's a good way to test your PC though. I put it in show us your art. What am I looking? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm kind of blind, so. Oh wait, it's actually 3D. I love that. Wait, I thought it was like a painting. I actually love that even more. It's really cute. See, I wish more the people in my life were like into that type of gifting. I find it much nicer. I am not Japanese. That's a very cute Bulbasaur. It is a very cute Bulbasaur. I like the colors. Was it done with paint marker, the white detailing? Because I can't imagine having to do the detailing using a paintbrush. I think I would cry. But yes. No, it holds my classes clean as usually. Discord. I can't join the Discord. I see. I'm not actually sure. I just woke up. See, this is why I get jealous of people with siblings, because you can have really sweet sibling moments, and I don't have any siblings to do things for or have them, like, vice versa. That's really sweet. That's so cute. Damn it, I'm jealous. I feel like I feel like I'm missing out by not having siblings. Like, I know there's some things I gain from not having siblings. So the fact that I have a whole room that I've transformed from a like art studio to a what office, gaming room, PC room. I don't know what to call this room. I'm still tossing up on it. But the fact I can do that is very like only child privilege. And the fact that I have my own bathroom, only child privilege. But I do miss out on a lot of things like this. I feel very jealous. I do know that sometimes siblings are the worst. And honestly, it sucks when having siblings is like a toss up between having a best friend, having your worst enemy, and then having just a decorative piece of furniture in the middle. Yeah, yeah. I I feel both jealous and envy, and then I also feel nothing at all. Also, we're joined by both sharks today. We have two of them. One of them is very flat. This one has been stuffed due to how flat they get after extreme cuddling. I do have another one in another room, but we will not create like a shark stack on the couch today. Oh, you got your snake tattooed finished today? Where's the tattoo? I've always wanted a tattoo, but I haven't been able to decide where to put it. Because I don't want a tattoo to be cut off by lines of clothing because I think it looks kind of weird. So I want one, but I don't know where. Wow. Wow. Oh, hi. Hi, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Damn. Hi. W raid indeed. Hi, what's up? Okay, so I've been raided. Do tell me about the streamer who's raided me. What type of things do they stream? Uh, hi? Yeah, hi. Let's have a look. I don't know who that is. Not gonna lie, I don't interact with Twitch much in my free time. I just kind of got on Twitch because I was building a PC and wanted advice, and I thought to stream it. Hence, I'm not really interactive with the streamer community. So, yes, I am very confused. Ah, I see. Actually, I quite like that font. I'm not mad at that font. But yes. Uh, he's 6'4", nonchalant, and I see. Damn. I'm so curious about the streamer now. You guys are either like glazing him or like throwing him under a bus right now. I see. I see. I see. I see. Oh, thank you for following. See, I'm not a fan of that font, not gonna lie. I am sitting like maybe 2 meters away from my monitor and I have chat massive, but I'm still struggling to read it. Also, thank you for the follow. Makes us feel. Oh, how's my stream going? It's going pretty well. I had a game night last night on my server and I hosted two of them, so one in the morning, one in the evening, so like both time zones could attend. But because of all the gaming yesterday, I feel really gamed out, so today's just a just chatting stream. That's how I'm doing. But yeah. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Someone said something about their tattoo. I think it's about their tat. Oh nope, they're talking about the streamer still. Oh. Oh. I'm just very confused. Um I see. I see. Mm. I I've 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 got to do some reading up on the stream. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. Or are you talking like ethnically? Nationality wise, I'm Australian, hence the accent. But if you're wondering where I'm ethnically from, I'm Chinese. I don't know how I feel about that font. That font, I feel like has to have larger spacing between the words for it to, work properly. I see, I see, I see. Um, do you want me to throw Australian slang out here? I need to Google this guy. I need to chuck him in Twitch because I'm seeing everything under the sun. He's either like 4'11" or he's like 6'2", and Jesus. Oh, state? Oh, West Australia? Western Australia? I am so confused. I am so confused to be honest. But yes, I don't call a barbecue a barbie. Not gonna lie, I don't use a lot of Australian slang at all. Apparently, my accent sits on the British end of Australian. Hence, a few of my friends have said when I use particular slang, it sounds very weird coming out of my mouth. Like I said servo the other day, and my friends thought it just didn't sit right in my mouth. I think this was from a friend. This was a gift from a friend. I just built my PC like a month ago, and I just recently got into gaming maybe a week or two ago. So a lot of the things I have and I've been using for my setup have been gifted or borrowed, etc. So I don't know too much about them if I'm being honest. Deku cosplayer? Deku cosplayer? When life throws you lemons, squeeze it in someone. On the topic of lemons, actually, I've got one TikTok where I've got a few thousand views of me just eating a lemon straight like an orange. But yes, he is. Okay, so he is not a 6'1" muscular dude. Handsome blonde. I feel like I gotta give him a Google now. You have definitely. Okay, let's see who this guy is. Keep in mind my monitor is like so far away from me. Reading is just a pain in my ass right now. Okay, what am I missing? Oh? Ooh, American? American, I saw the word prom, so I'm assuming American. Okay, give me a second. Twitch. I can't keep up with chat. It's very weird to not be able to keep up to chat. Yeah, it's a 60%. Oh, he's Australian as well? Hi. Give me a second. Let me check out this guy. One time my car... You guys really must adore him because you are definitely glazing him. Is this gonna blast on my stream? Oh, I can't see shit all from a distance. I'm quite blind. I can't see anything. Ah! I was on my view. Oh, I see. I see. So, I'm gonna check this guy out after my stream because I'm really fucking curious. Because you guys are either throwing him under the bus or you're glazing the shit out of him. Hence, I've got questions. I 100% have questions. Okay, so what is it? He is a gaming streamer. First person shooters? First person shooters. I feel like, okay, I feel like such a creep when I stalk people on stream because I've done it a fair few times where someone will be in my chat and they'll be like, I followed you on Insta, and then I will check out their Instagram from them following me. Same energy here. He does a Deku voice. I actually recently introduced a 12-year-old to My Hero. I feel like I have made a grave mistake. Also, I've lost my mouse. Okay, we have a YouTube, Instagram, Discord link, donation, and a link tree, and we don't have an Instagram to stalk. Gasp. Okay, let's have a look. I've got some paintbrushes that I can't see past. We're gonna move them. We're gonna move the goddamn paintbrushes because I can't see past them. No, you're all good. You are all good. I did. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Why only the last 7 days? What's happened prior to that? Honestly, I'd rather stalk an Instagram, not gonna lie. Stalking a Twitch feels weird to me. I don't know what's happening either. I just feel very overwhelmed, not gonna lie. Who's deleting the Discord link? What? I'm so oh, wait, there is an Instagram. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm getting trolled by my chat when I'm not even streaming. I might troll you because I'm currently stalking your Insta and I'm not seeing anything. That's... Oh. Oh, okay. You have a video of him doing a Deku voice? Is he actually like decent at doing impressions? You need to post more on Insta. I need sufficient material to stalk. I feel disappointed. Multiple clips. Where do I find clips on Twitch? I don't watch Twitch, so it's very jarring for me to try to figure out how to navigate like people's Twitch homepages. And I'm on the website too, so I'm a bit confused. I'm so confused. But yeah. Anyway. Oh? I think my Discord... okay. What is happening? I'm so confused. Shall I resume to my... Fuck, I clicked on something. What game? Oh, it's Oh, you're a Valorant streamer. Interesting. I've heard a lot about Valorant streamers. I've heard a lot about Valorant in general. The Valorant and League community. I've heard several interesting things about them. Mm-hmm. 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 Let me have a look. So, I believe that's Valorant. Let's click through a few others. Are they all Valorant? Yup, I think they are. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think they are Valorant. Okay, where am I looking on my Discord? Where am I looking? I'm so confused. She's looking at 2024? Am I? Okay, let's have a look at featured clips. I'm kind of 4 months ago, last year. Oh, popular clips. How can I see like recent? 24 hours? 24 hours. Nope, no clips in the last 24 hours. I can't read from this distance. They're my general. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Let me be nosy. I don't know what I'm watching. Did I just... I got questions for what I just watched. I have questions. I do have questions. I did do this to myself. First Twitch result for me. See, what I just watched in clips, I think I just watched him like politely throw it back. I think that's what I just watched. What else? Let's have a look. Feels freaky. I don't know. I don't have any audio for any of this, so I'm just kind of watching without context. What is happening in my chat? Check clip last 7 days. Give me a second. I feel like I'm just reviewing someone else's Twitch right now. Again, I would much rather review an Insta. Top 70? Okay, 4 days ago. Excuse me for a second. Hello, I'm back. I'm back to the couch. I don't want to be a reaction channel. I have one of those faces that tells people if I don't like something instantly, which is why I don't really want to watch anything. My face is way too honest when it comes to things like this. Am I watching a man? Oh, I'm watching someone bark. Oh, that's fun. I see. I need to be better at filtering my facial expressions. I do apologize. I see. Okay, don't react, please. Should we get back to our regularly scheduled Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, he likes yapping as well. What does he yap about? What does he yap about? Before everyone raided, I was yapping about cosplays, because I cosplay on the side as a hobby. Oh, sorry. My neck needs to be cracked every so often. But yeah. We're currently looking at a bunch of characters I could cosplay, but I really feel like everyone was just throwing me random Asian women with black hair. Which is nice. But I feel like if you just throw any Asian woman at me at this point, you're just literally just throwing me all of anime, which is fun. Who was it? I got a recommendation. I think it was Ada Wong. I don't know what game it was from. Is she from a game? Again, context, I don't game, so Resident Evil. I think she might be on my list to do for cosplay. Like, she's gorgeous. Who else? I'm reading from a distance. Saya Kisaragi? She's pretty. I have a list of people to cosplay. A girl from Bleach. I cannot read from here, but she is 100% on my to-do list. But yeah. Chuso? Genderman Chuso. Toso? Toso. Hinata. Hinata from who? I'm so confused. But yeah, it took me way too long to figure out what chat was up to. God, I'm old. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Because I'm not like a Twitch native. Half the time I don't know what's happening, and I'm very reliant on my admins and my moderators. It feels weird to say I have like someone who runs all my administrative stuff, but genuinely I do. He's stepped up from like a moderator to go into admin for me. Hence, yeah, I'm very reliant on them to tell me what's happening half the time. Oh, see you. See you. But yeah. Yes, we need to thank Nick profusely for getting like clips out there. The fact that like my Twitch has a chat on the screen and everything else under the sun, because he's been doing a lot of the background work. Speaking of admin stuff, we should probably run some ads soon. We probably should. How long has this been going on? What time is it? Can someone pull up my time, please? I got double pumped with ads. God damn. I still run all the admin stuff. Lots of work. You do. 1 hour. Okay. I'm gonna take, what? I think ads run for like 3 minutes. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. And I will see everyone soon. Nick, can you do the thing? And I'll see everyone in 3 minutes. Be back. Hi, apparently the ads are done. I have no idea whether they're actually done. I just wait for other people to tell me they're done. I should probably set a timer, but like, yes. I do believe Nick could run his own cult if he really wanted to. Not gonna lie. Like, the amount of shit he does on my server and the amount that everyone somewhat cares for him, I could see him running a cult. What animes do I watch? I've been really enjoying Apothecary Diaries and Free Run, which is kind of like top picks of last season, but I really have been enjoying them lately. I like to think you guys care for him in like a poke him with a stick from a distance kind of way. Most positive chat I've seen all day, really? I've got to say that my server and my chat, they are quite wonderful. I haven't ever had many issues with them. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Also, yeah, that box can stay there for now. I really appreciate it. It's really cool that someone with like a pretty good following follows me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. We all like to foster a very nice community. We really do, and it's really important to me. Like, we had a mini server scandal and we had to deal with that, which wasn't fun. But for the most part, I think our server and our chat is pretty nice, and I really appreciate the fact that it stays that way. But yeah, um, it's very important. But oh god. But yeah. Anyway, can we get back to our regularly scheduled program? Oh, what are you curious about? What was the scandal? Do we share the scandal? Do we share the scandal with server members? Should we elaborate or not? There's the cooldown command so it doesn't get spammed. It works, I promise. Love to have a nice community with the off chance of receiving hate comments every 2 chats. See, every 2 chats sounds way too frequent for me. Regularly scheduled yapping, indeed. It is really positive in chat. When it comes to like again, what we're gonna call it like the server scandal, we really try to act on it as fast as possible. Also, I've kind of cultivated just a nice group of people. I started on TikTok yapping about carrots. We'll call it yapping about carrots, which is how we got here. And then I got into like wanting to game, and then I've just kind of fostered an amazing community since. What we do is we do a lot of I was gonna say bonding, but that just kind of sounds weird. But we do a lot of activities together. I'm currently running like 2 server game nights right now. We do a lot of voice chatting. I just really enjoy being here, to be honest, and it's really nice that everyone's really chill, to be honest. But yeah, don't watch the last oh, there's a VOD. I'm so curious for really, really. Honestly, I feel like everyone's really gentle with me and my server and chat. They tolerate a lot from me. So we did server game night last night, and again, my experience with gaming is like tiny. And we're playing Peak together, and other than the people who ditched me on the side of a mountain, it was really fun because I had both Ree and Sam looking out for me. It was really considerate of them. I'm very happy that I have those types of people in my community. You are one. I do enough damage to myself, indeed. I feel I'm very accident prone in real life and in game. So when we're doing peak, I died several times. I think I spent most of the game dead, to be honest. I don't know. Uh, yeah. Oh, okay. See you soon. But yeah, host a game night or something. I actually run 2 game nights. So a good chunk of my audience, I know my audience is, we have Australians and we have Canadians. Like a good chunk of my audience, Australians, Canadians. And I know that when I run my game nights, I won't be able to accommodate for my Canadians because they'll be all asleep. So I've started running game nights that happen in my time in the morning. So I can have both groups of people being able to participate. So far, we've done Among Us, we've done Peak. We do warm-ups. We do warm-up games. We have been doing Kahoots lately. Kahoots and Scribble. I've been having so much fun. I think the Kahoots are quite funny because we've chosen like pretty mundane Kahoots, but you'd be surprised how difficult some of them are. So far we've done like a 3D shape Kahoot, a dinosaur Kahoot, world flags, stuff like that, which I really enjoy. And everyone seems to be enjoying it as well. So I'm pretty happy that like I can run these events and actually have people who are here for it. Kahoot is a goated game, 100%. I should run like a live Kahoot on stream once. I think that'd be really fun to do as like a group. Oh, indeed. I've been streaming for what is it? I've been streaming for maybe a month now, but it's nice that I have everyone here for me and I can run these activities. I really enjoy it, to be honest. It's nice to have people to bounce back with. My favorite thing about my server right now is the fact that I don't have to be active in the server and everyone will still talk to each other. It makes me feel really happy that everyone cares for each other in a way in which they're just kind of not here for me, because that kind of makes me feel a bit odd sometimes. But yeah. What? What is that? What's an oil shot? It's like a bit more interactive? Hmm. I'll note that down at some point. Wait, give me a second. Oh, oh, I see. Mm-mm. I'm thinking about doing Jackbox one night because I don't know. I don't know if we have enough or not enough people to run a Jackbox thing, but I have access to most of the Jackbox games. Because I'm not a gamer, I have 0 games of my own, maybe 2 on Steam. But I'm part of a Steam family where there's over 500 games to select, and I believe I have most of the Jackbox games. So I think that would be fun to do one night for like a server game night as well. Wait, castor oil is supposed to help you give birth? Huh? We should have enough for Jackbox. Really? Can we set up a Jackbox game? I think that'd be really fun. I don't know which one to do though, but I would love to set up a Jackbox group thing. I'm so confused about the castor oil thing, not gonna lie. It seems very out of my realm, but that's okay. I don't have to be in the know all the time. But yeah, I am. Mm? Mm? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Oh, wait. Drinking? I thought castor oil, in terms of like application of aesthetics, I thought you just kind of apply it on things, you don't drink it. Like, my understanding of castor oil is like, oh, you put it in your hair, etc., etc. Also, I should introduce myself. My name is Shay. My username is my Chinese name, but the thing is, I don't want to butcher my Chinese name, hence you can refer to me as Shay if you'd like. Castor oil is said to make you. Oh, well, that's a fun fact that I don't want to have to know or use anytime soon. I've already spoken a lot about it on stream, but the idea of giving birth is horrifically scary to me. Hence, I'm hoping that I'm never gonna have to get to the stage of needing to know that fun fact. To be honest, the chat. Oh, oh, I see. I didn't know that. So sorry. Honestly, I've had. Oh God. Okay, I didn't know that they're trying to make fun of people. Really, Nick? Really? You're lucky you are a good admin and a mod. Hello, what's up? What's up? Hi, I'm new here. Hope you're doing well. And birth is wild. Shout. Yes, birth is wild. Like, the idea of someone giving birth. Okay, I've thought about it, and I've thought, do I ever want to become a mother? I'm really young. I don't have to think about that yet. But I'm planning. I'm a planner. Anyway, I've thought about it, and the idea of pregnancy doesn't scare me. The idea of getting like a baby out of my body absolutely terrifies me. Your options are rip open whatever's down there, or like have your stomach like sliced open. I've heard so many birth stories from my friends' parents, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I was giving birth for 48 hours, and they sliced and diced me, and I couldn't feel anything, and I lost so much blood, and I passed out, and that doesn't sound enjoyable. I don't know why women tell me these stories. Like, I've been talking to my mother, and she's like, have you ever thought about whether you want to have kids, or so we can have grandkids, etc.? That is not happening. I'm happy to be like a cat lady at this point. I'm already a cat lady. Hence, anything about birth. Pregnancy, fine. Birth, I don't want to think about it. But yes, I'm playing dominoes now, so you give me good vibes. Ooh, dominoes, how so? I like playing dominoes, but I play it in the form of the Mexican train game, which is like this dominoes game that I grew up playing. It's really fun. Can I ask you? Oh, what is happening? Yes, I do know some women have smooth deliveries, and I've talked to a few people who have had smooth deliveries, but I feel like the horror stories, like, outweigh the chance of a smooth delivery, because what if it's not a smooth delivery? Like, that is terrifying. But yes, slides right out. Don't even talk to me about, like, pregnancy and sliding right out. Recently, my friend was on Hinge, and she got a DM from a guy who was like, I've got a really wild imagination. Like, I was just imagining holding your hand and supporting you as you gave birth. Keep in mind, she's talked to this man for like 1 day, 2 days at most. I don't even want to think about that. But yeah. Yeah, the perineum does rip. I've heard about that. That's happened to like two of my friends' moms, and that sounds horrific. Like, I don't want to risk that. There's a lady on TikTok with a list who talks about like all the reasons you shouldn't get pregnant. Like, your uterus can fall out of you. Like, I don't even want to contemplate if that happens. But yeah. Oh, what's the favor? What's the favor? I'm curious. You've indulged my curiosity. Do tell me the favor. Yeah, kids themselves are horror stories as well. Honestly, I'm adopted, and I'm very open to the idea of adopting as well. Hence, if I've ever thought to have a child, I've always considered adoption as the strongest possibility rather than having like a biological child, because that doesn't really concern me. I mean, if you want to, you're welcome to drop it. If you want to drop a song, you can drop it in Music Rex. I I think it's called drugs. Wait, what? I think there's something you can do so you don't epidural. It's called an epidural and the needle is massive and they shove it in your spine. That also scares me. Oh yeah, someone already responded. Whoops. I verbatim said what their comment said without reading it. But yeah, I don't fuck with the idea of giving birth. I'm happy if I could adopt, to be honest. I just want to be born. You know what? You know what would make me even more happy? You know how seahorses work. You know how male seahorses work. Like, I enjoy that idea. Like, I 100% wouldn't be mad if someone developed some technology along the lines of the Omegaverse or male seahorses. I hate period cramps. Oh, you're back. Hi. I feel like I didn't introduce you to myself because I haven't really introduced who I am. Hi, my name is Shay, and I stream mostly. Mm, I stream mostly yapping. I've tried to get into gaming. I'm slowly getting into that, but most of my content's yapping. I started streaming because I did TikTok, and it led me here, and I have a Discord server. Yeah. Oh, Lord, I just got home from a Thursday night house party, and it's 7:30 a.m. Damn, it's 7:30 a.m. there? Like, right now, it should be. Fuck. I don't even know what time it is. I cannot read the time. Can someone tell me what time it is in my time zone, please? I'm assuming it should be around 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock p.m. Shay wants men. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad if men want to step up and give birth instead. Like, seahorses? Like, those male seahorses are doing the most. I have two kids and it's pretty easy to be. Dad seat isn't. Yeah. I, 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 I don't know if I could parent. I'm too young to even consider it as a viable thing, but it sounds scary. Oh, what's the TikTok? Oh, what is my TikTok? Oh, it is. Oh, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. Do we have a thing where we can get Stream Elements to drop the song? Thank you. I appreciate that. That is my TikTok. You will see some things that are questionable on my TikTok. I fear that I actually did pretty well content wise when I was eating carrots off random objects. So I would stab a carrot into a random object, make an ASMR crunch sound, and then yap after, which is kind of how I built a following on TikTok. This is a judgment-free zone, and I think when I hit 1,000 followers, I slathered the carrot. I don't think I know. I slathered a carrot in Vegemite right out of the jar. So I'm just giving you a heads up now. If you look at my TikTok, it's quite questionable. It's part of my internet lore at this point. We have the belly button guy, we have the server scandal, and we have the carrots. Uh, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. I actually don't like Vegemite. I was raised by two Kiwis, so two people from New Zealand, and we are a no Vegemite household. I had to buy that Vegemite for that TikTok. We are a Marmite household. And the Pokemon. And the Pokemon list. I forgot about the Pokemon list. I don't fear my online presence at this point. The only thing I'm recently fearing about my online presence is the fact that I'm catching up with a bunch of high school friends I haven't seen in like a year or two. And someone's gonna bring up what's everyone been doing. And I know that one of my friends is probably gonna dob me in and say, oh yeah, she's been on TikTok and she's been on like Instagram and Twitch and she's streaming. That's the only thing I fear at this point. My internet presence has always been fucked from the beginning. Yeah, yeah. What's your obsession with carrots? So the carrot thing came to be because I was home alone for a few weeks because my parents went overseas. I'm an only child and my parents are very smothering, so I don't have to do much on my own. So I easily get exhausted due to a condition I have. And cooking was a really big problem. So I was really struggling to maintain 3 meals a day. So what I was doing, I was eating raw vegetables for 2 meals a day, and then I was actually making dinner. So for my breakfast, I would just be eating raw carrots. I posted a TikTok one day being like, I can take care of myself as well as I can make breakfast, and then you see a clip of me, I think, like eating a raw carrot. So yeah, and then I just continued from there. I did it for about a month until my uni exams were up, and then I just stopped it. I was planning to do weekly carrot updates, but I've kind of completely gone off carrots because I've eaten them way too much. So, you know, that part is more law, if you know type of stuff. But yeah. Oh, let me have a look. Interestingly enough, why do you like Vegemite instead of Marmite? I actually did a taste test comparing the two. I like Marmite more, not gonna lie. Just Hi, what's up? I mean, okay. I like carrots. I have food fixation, so sometimes it'll be an orange, sometimes it'll be a carrot, sometimes cherry tomatoes. Grape tomatoes specifically. They are a breed of small tomatoes. They are my favorite. And I'm currently bouncing between foods right now. Currently, I don't have a latest fixation. I had a thing where I loved lasagna for a while and I was making lasagna religiously weekly. Since then, I've kind of gone off it. I haven't got a current food fixation, but one's gonna come sooner or later. I already know that. But yeah, okay. Grape tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are circular. Cherry tomatoes are circular. Grape tomatoes are like a oval shape. I like them better. Oh, Marmite is like the Kiwi version of Vegemite. But yeah, I live where they come from. yeast, yeast extra, yeast extract bread spread. That shouldn't have been a tongue twister, but it is. How did I get here? I honestly don't know how you got here, to be honest. Oh, I've never heard of grape tomatoes. I thought they were the same. Okay, so let me educate. Let me educate real quick. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Oh, this is. You guys have been staring at that, and that hasn't been straight. Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Damn, 2 raids in one night. That's incredible. Hi. What's up? Oh, you're in the stream. I see. Hi, my name is Shay. I'm about to yap to you about why I like particular tomatoes. Give me a second. Hi, we're bringing back drawing on a, large notepad. Okay, so let me show you the difference between. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see that? Is that okay? Can you guys see that scribble? Yeah? Okay, so cherry tomatoes are circular. They look like this. They are cherry shaped. Not surprised. Oh, that's mirrored. That's mirrored. Fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna write anything. Grape tomatoes look like this. They look like an oval, and for some reason they taste better. You can fight me on that, but I absolutely love these tomatoes. These guys are no. I don't know why. These guys, crap. I'm drawing this all mirrored. These guys taste amazing. Sorry. I really had to talk about that. It's not a special interest, but it is something I greatly enjoy. But yeah, grape tomatoes are shaped like grapes, cherry tomatoes are shaped like cherries, and because of their different shapes, the distribution of seeds to liquid to tomato flesh is different. I will say cherry tomatoes, I think they have more liquid and more seeds compared to grape tomatoes. They have a bit more flesh, and I like the taste of the flesh. Sorry. I just had to do that. You unlocked something in my need to yap about the food I love. So yes. Anyway. Wait, you're too tapped in. I'm learning. Cherry tomatoes and grape tomatoes are both tiny tomatoes. They're both about like that big. They're tiny. I could go get some out of my fridge and show you, but I feel like the stream would not enjoy me abandoning everyone to show them tomatoes. So yes. I'm really introverted. I am introverted when I don't feel social pressure. I'm okay to be alone and yap. I have autism, so I really struggle with things like conversation and jumping back and forth and reciprocating and also understanding social signals. But when I'm streaming, it's okay because it's literally just me bouncing off myself or bouncing off chat. So I feel less awkward about that. And I know that like the social interactions are different. So I feel less anxious and less introverted. I can be quite introverted in person, but I do try my best to be extroverted and push myself. But yeah, just start eating them on stream. I could, but the fridge is really far away and don't want to ditch everyone. But yeah, um, yeah, I am new to gaming. Yeah, I know. So more or less, I have wonderful support, and I have a bunch of people who really want to game with me, and I have a bunch of people who want to teach me how to game, which is really fun. I started playing Terraria recently, which I'm really enjoying. I started playing Ori on stream. It's I'm not really good at Ori yet. If you hit up my TikTok, you can see my clips on Twitch. You can see my clips on Twitch and you can see me trying to do different things and you can tell that I'm struggling. But it's entertaining apparently, so it's not bad. I have no idea what compy means. But yeah. Um yeah, I enjoy Terraria. It was probably one of the first PC games I was introduced to. I I don't know why. I like the art style. I also have strong motion sickness, so Portal I can't play. Slime Ranchers I can't play. It's a miracle I could play Peak because that didn't make me feel like I need to vomit or nauseous. So it's very big trial and error right now with what I can and what I can't play. Yeah. Oh, and I played FNAF. I played FNAF. I couldn't get past night one, but it was great. Also, I didn't have my mic set up properly, so every time I would scream, it would peak, and apparently everyone heard like ear curdling screams, which I really apologize for. I actually had one of my friends today help me set up my mic, so every time I scream, if I stream, it won't be as loud, which is nice. But yeah, more or less, I'm learning. I've only been streaming for a month. I've only been gaming for maybe 2 weeks. I got my PC built. A lot of it. Oh shit! Oh god! I have this paintbrush jar. I paint and I cosplay. That's kind of my main source of things I do. But I have this paintbrush jar and it's sitting like halfway off my desk. It was like sitting here. Oh my god! I just avoided another jar break. I simply cannot. But yeah, I set up a limiter. Everything's been set up, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, yeah. I did that all this afternoon. The wonderful Sam helped me. He lurks in my stream, but I know he's here. Say hello, Sam. I really like the dynamics of your stream. My energy is amazing. My energy is bottled up and saved for this stream, to be honest. I really enjoy streaming. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much. I was really worried that I couldn't even get past 2 hours, but not gonna lie, I've lately been doing 6 hour streams to the point where I know I need to stop streaming for 6 hours because it's not sustainable. So I forgot to talk to my admin and my mods about it, but I was really thinking as soon as we hit like the 3 hour mark, I'm just gonna get one of them to raid for me because I am horrible at saying goodbye and being like, I gotta go now. Because like some people like keep chatting and chat and I really want to chat to everyone. So I need to probably talk to my mods about that for next stream. But yeah, you know. Oh, posture check. Hi Sam. I don't know what you want me to posture check with. This is Chadwick, by the way. He was a birthday present. He serves as a couch cushion because I don't have any couch cushions. So I think my posture is checked, and I've moved Chadwick. I love Sam platonically. He's awesome. Oh, my mic. My mic was a gift. I really like it too. The mic arm isn't the best, and I want to get a table so I can have the mic here instead of like it's coming off my desk right now. But for now, it's fine. Yes, Chadwick is adorable. Wait, I just realized there are people here. Maybe a windscreen $20 will help your audio, even though it's nearly perfect. Honestly, I feel like my audio would be more perfect if I was closer to the mic, but solely I think it's a distance thing, if I'm being honest. And I just realized that because there are people new here, I can go over talking about my plushies because some people haven't seen them yet. So we're gonna do a quick introduction. This is Chadwick. He was a birthday present. This is Peanut the Bulbasaur. I call him Peanut because I think it's wild that people just call them Bulbasaur when it's like calling a Chihuahua. They need a name. This is Peanut. He's very cute. Oh, it's a goose. He's a goose. Chadwick the goose, technically. This is Peanut. I got him as a graduation gift. This is Pineapples. Pineapples, he came all the way from Japan from an indie artist. I love him so much. He's not the type of plushie you'd cuddle, but he's very cute. Also, if you see marks on my wall, I tried to move this couch into this room on my own and I've smacked up the wall. my first stream, when I was streaming at first, I did an IKEA desk build. So I set up a camera and I was sitting on the floor and I was building my desk for this room, and I dented the wall over there as well. Like, both of the walls are really dented up because I've tried to move furniture on my own. They probably shouldn't. Oh, mic effects. I'll look into that. But yeah, it's a giant goose. Guys, I'm gonna go back to my StarCraft. Oh, I hope you have a good evening. I'm so sorry I've been yapping too much and I didn't read that. I hope you have a good evening. Sorry. Back to what I was saying. This is Declan. He has been restuffed because I've hugged him too much, and he is a Blahage / an IKEA shark. I have 3.5, 4.5. I have 4.5 Blahages. They're about 1 meter long, and I say 4.5 because I have a half-meter Blahage. So this is Declan. This is Miku. Miku's really flat because this is what happens when you hug them too much. And let me get him. I'm too lazy. This is Frederick. Frederick was a gift from my friend. He brought it for me because he said I was doing really well during my exam studies. And God, I adore him. I love plushies. I should put more plushies on, like, I don't know, on the couch. I think I have not enough space on the couch at this point for more plushies, but you know. I know. And it was one of my online friends as well, which was even sweeter. Oh, night. I hope you have a good night, Brian. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for not reading chat. I get into a yapping mood and forget. But yeah. Pineapples is cute, but you can't really cuddle him, so I think it's just he's kind of okay. But yeah. I love my plushies. Also, I think posture check's over, so we're gonna go back to sitting on Chadwick. Oh, shoot. He's okay. He's okay. I'm just gonna... Positioning him is always the weirdest part of this. Because, he doesn't have a lot of neck. He's just really floppy. So, I feel bad for him when his neck flops in weird angles. So we're just gonna... No. I need to figure out how to fix him so he's more comfortable. But yeah, he is... I mean, kind of. But yeah, more or less, this is my couch. Yeah, the BDSM goose. When he was given to me originally, he was like tied up, if you know what I mean. And we actually called him the BDSM duck, but then we figured out he was a goose. But then we figured out technically Chadwick is a her because she has a pouch, so, you know. Chadwick has a lot of her own lore. I don't want to rebondage Chadwick. Chadwick is free. We should leave Chadwick alone. The Untitled Goose Game. I actually have that on Steam, so I could play that sometime. I have a lot of lore. I will say that I am a person who is full of lore. I feel like my internet presence has lore, and also my personal life is full of lore. The personal life we don't yap about too much. That's a lie. I talk about my personal life a lot, but I try not to, you know? Am I a Kiwi? I'm not a Kiwi, I'm an Aussie, but I'm raised by Kiwis. Both my parents are Kiwis. But yeah, I do talk. I talk a lot. I know I talk. I know I talk too much, and it's not really a problem, but like I do it. But yeah, honorary Kiwi because my parents are. Yeah, I eat a lot of Kiwi snacks. If you like revisit a few of my VODs, you'll see like Bluebird chips, Papa Jacks, oh, we renamed them. They're called Ice Explorers now. I love Ice Explorers. A PhD in Yapology. If you find my other Insta, it's on private, but if you ever find it, you'll see the bio, and it says professional thycologist, and I thought that was so smart. But yeah, what do you mean by Kiwis? Oh, my parents are both from New Zealand, so we call New Zealanders Kiwis. But yeah, I feel like most of my lore is when I was really young, and then the past few years I feel like I've done nothing. I feel like I've simultaneously done nothing. I feel like I've simultaneously done everything. Like, it's a really weird feeling to feel, but I feel like I'm bouncing between those two ends of the spectrum. Spectrum. Very appropriate for me. But yes. Yeah, the duality of humankind, doing shit all and doing everything at once. Also, I really want to sit in the corner, but Chadwick is here. I'm gonna baby girl Chadwick so we can get comfy in the corner. Is this okay? I think this is okay for now. But yeah. What am I looking at? Chadwick is a diva. Chadwick is a diva, and he's part of the couch ecosystem, so I can't move her. Shoot, I'm really bad when it comes to Chadwick. It's a mess, but yeah, the couch used to look cleaner. It's as in they used to not be plushies everywhere. They used to be at the other end of the couch. It used to look really aesthetic, but now it's just kind of plushies everywhere. But I like it. I don't get the people who are like, oh, I won't do plushies. Especially the guys. I don't get the guys who are like, I'm a guy. Like, why would I hug a plushie? I know so many men who hug pillows. You'll hug a pillow but not a plushie? Come on. I do need more plush. I need more plushie money. Sub for some plushie money. I could buy several plushies with plushie money. But yeah, it looks really comfy. It feels very homey, which makes me happy. I actually only got the couch like 2 streams ago because I wanted something for this room. I used to sit on a metal chair, and I still sit on a metal chair, and my ass used to hurt. So I was like, I want a couch. Hence, couch spawned. I'm a guy. Okay, Kirby plushies. I was gonna show you my Kirby plushie. I realized it's not here, but I have a Waddle Dee plushie. He's circular and he's really cute and comfy. I use him as a pillow sometimes. I want a plushie in an arcade. I love that. I love that. I'm assuming you are a guy. I'm assuming, but I feel like more guys need to embrace having plushies. Like, I want to buy my male friends plushies. Like, I want them to embrace, like, blahages. They bring me so much joy. I feel like more men need to. You have a bee plushie? That's really cute. Why don't I have a channel on Discord that's like, show me your plushies? Fuck, I try not to do stuff like that because it's like a friend group meme thing, but you know, sometimes it happens. Give me a second. I'm kind of blind right now. I got sent something and I need to read it. Okay, let's read. I'm trying to do administrative stuff, and I'm also very far from the monitor. My posture has taken a massive hit. But yeah. Ooh, plushie reveal. Honestly, if you do a plushie reveal, like, I'm willing to make a plushie channel for, like, plushies. Can we put that on the show us your pets channel? Pet pics for the Overlord. Oh, Jellycats. I was looking at a dragon Jellycat literally last night. I want this dragon Jellycat. He is so cute, but I can't find him in stock anywhere. Okay, I like friends who do stuff like that. I like friends who make things for each other. Fortnite channel. Fortnite. Okay. I have a weird rule, but I will not play Fortnite or any Roblox games. I've put my foot down because I remember being in school and the fact that people meme the shit out of both of them. I've just drawn a line that I don't ever want to play Fortnite and I don't ever want to play Roblox. I was thinking of shoving League and Valorant into both of those holes. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't drawn any hard lines on it, to be honest. You can make a plushie channel. Should we make a plushie channel? I honestly feel like we have so many channels on the server. Do you want to put it under show us your art? Like, we have pet pics for the Overlord, so I suppose we could have a plushie channel. No play League with me. Do I want to throw myself into League? I've heard a lot about the community. I don't know if I'm built for League, to be honest. That might be the worst corruption other than Fortnite or Roblox. For what reason would I play League? You gotta give me a solid reason to play League. Yeah, if someone creates a plushie channel under show us your art on my server, I would appreciate it, and I'd like to see some plushies. I think they're really cute. Once you start playing League, you never stop. Exactly. Can I afford to do that to myself? I don't know if I can. My addiction is so... I remember I posted a TikTok a while ago of like, game recs. I'm trying to get into gaming. Send me your game recs. I had a lot of people trolling me, and I had a few honest recommendations, and I saw a few people say, don't play League, it's ruined my life. And I was like, oh, that's interesting for sure. Give me a second. Have we got a plushie channel? Have we got a plushie channel? We have not. Something came up. It says 2 new channels. I can't find them. Plushie pics for the Overlord. Thank you. That is so cute. I so badly want. I want to kidnap all the large plushies. I believe Marco in like our server, he has a big carrot that I want. And he offered it to me, but I forgot to show up to the keyboard meet, so I wasn't able to get the carrot. Wait, do I have you on Discord? It made me more than 3 friends. I just kicked my family's ass in dominoes. You love to see it. We do love to see it, honestly. Give me a second. I was meant to read something. There's a few things I meant to read. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I know the people who came from the raid. Honestly, I don't want to say any users, but I do need to let everyone know that we don't do self promo on my server, so we will be deleting those clips. I'm so sorry. Oh, you want the jelly cat? Give me a second. You want the jelly cat sugar glider? That is so cute. I recently found out a place near my uni sells jelly cats, and I'll see if I can find one because I want to. It would be nice to have a look at one. I love seeing plushies. They're very cute. I have not had any. That's criminal. I'm getting you a plushie. I am getting you a plushie. The thing is, Nick lives in my city, so it's quite feasible that I could actually like send him something quite easily. By the way, I remember Shay asking type of dominoes. I don't know how to describe it, but we're making a chain of dominoes on the table, connecting matching numbers. Yeah, that's kind of what I do with my family. I do it with my family and I do it with my friends on like New Year's Eve specifically. Okay. This box is not flat. Give me a second. I don't know. You can probably hear the keyboard. Apologies for that. Okay, are we seeing plushies on the plushie channel? Are we seeing plushies in the plushie channel? Oh, we're not seeing any more plushies in the plushie channel. Clips, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're here for me and my plushie gang. Thank you so much. I'm here for me and my enjoyment. And apparently my enjoyment includes yapping about my plushies on the internet. You're sending the bee right now? Okay, crap. I've moved the paintbrushes in the way of my monitor, so I can't see part of my monitor past the paintbrush list. Give me a second. I'm really lazy, so I'm not gonna get off the couch, and I'm just gonna like face dive into my desk and hope that I reach my desk. So heads up. Oh god. We're gonna put the paintbrushes on the floor. Oh no, I clicked on something. Shit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I love that. I love the crochet plushie. That's adorable. Wait. I like when people crochet stuff. I want to learn to crochet, but I didn't know where to start and it felt really overwhelming. But it's definitely on my to-do list sooner or later. Oh, but that's so cute. Wait. I could get my Pokemon Squishmallow. I have a Pokemon Squishmallow named Peaches. Peaches because of the Mario movie. And my psychologist has one, and I only recently realized that I wanted one after she had one, and by the time she had one, I couldn't find them in stores. I had to fly this Snorlax Squishmallow plushie out from America, and it was so expensive, but it's so worth it. Also, thank you for the follow, by the way. I feel like Bulbasaur over here is like blocking everything. Oh, we'll move Peaches down here. I don't think that what is it? I don't think pineapples will be an issue up here, so we'll leave pineapples up here. Also, I think oh gosh, Chadwick has kind of carked it on the couch. I'm so sorry to Chadwick. But yeah, let's have a look. I want to learn to crochet. I want to be the friend who crochets and gives people crochet gifts. I think it's really meaningful. Damn it. Now Peaches stuck in my head. I didn't see the Mario movie and I didn't see the Minecraft movie, but I know all about the goddamn memes. Like the lava chicken thing. Because my friends, again, I'm adjacent to all these communities, not in all these communities, but because I'm adjacent, I hear about everything. So I don't have to see the movie to, deal with the meme and vice versa. But yeah. How can Peanut block everything if the alert is on top? Because you want to clear space for the alert to pop up, obviously, Nick. Come on, let's use our brains. I jest. Peanut he's having a moment. We're all, having a moment. Not Peanut, Chadwick. Chadwick is having a moment. I'm having a moment. We're all having a moment. But yeah. Give me a second. I've made Discord massive so I can read it from a distance, and I feel like really old like this, not gonna lie. Give me a second. Pineapples is just so Pineapples is chill though. I love him so much. I love him too. I'm gonna be honest when I say Pineapples doesn't get a lot of touch time. I was gonna be like, I love Pineapples too. I don't cuddle him enough, if I'm being honest. He's not the type of plushie you cuddle. He's just cute and decorative because he's so solid. And he's really awkward to hug because, like, I don't know. I'm used to hugging larger plushies. That was very odd to hug him. Also, I've realized a more nonchalant way to turn on and off my mic. I can just like look how much more nonchalant that was. Last stream, I was slapping around my mic like this, and I realized it's not a normal thing to turn on and off your mic like this. But am I going to stop doing it? I don't think I'm ever going to stop doing it. However, I have found more nonchalant ways to go about it. I like the slapping. You like the slapping. Of course you like the slapping. It makes a really good sound, doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah. The I like that I can do that. I think it's just fun and silly, to be honest. I've never heard the sound. I think someone clipped it, but I tried listening for it and I just didn't get what everyone meant, or maybe I'm just kind of deaf. Pineapples isn't a hugger, but he's the cutest. He is the cutest. I will agree with you. I like the slapping. Sure you do. Also, I've just accidentally opened Steam. I also need to figure out how to get a different wallpaper for my PC because I'm just writing on all the default wallpapers right now and they're not the funnest wallpapers to have. I'm trying to open... I've lost my mouse again. There it is. I'm just kind of... Okay. I'm trying to get Twitch up. Because this box isn't like the perfect flat box, the contact of the mouse and the box isn't amazing. So we are like trialing and erroring everything. Fuck it. Fuck it all. Okay, we're just gonna move the keyboard aside and we're gonna try squint and open Discord at the same time. We're gonna move Discord to the side so I'm able to see like the stream info as well. God. Oh no, that's too small. Okay. Okay, let me have a look. I've lost my mouse again. How do I keep losing my mouse? I'm so sorry if I click on something because I've lost my mouse. I need like, okay, cool. That is the best flat stuff. I'm so sorry I'm not reading chat right now. I am so sorry, but there. Okay, cool. That should do. I need that open. Perfect. Cool. Okay. We are all good. You could try buy a wallpaper engine on Steam, which has a lot of options, including animated ones. I think it's $5. I might already have that. Again, I'm part of a Steam family, and I know the Steam family I'm a part of, the person who is part of the Steam family, they have the moving wallpapers and stuff, so I might already have it, to be honest. Yeah, I always have wallpaper engine running. I don't know what I'd use as my wallpaper. Like, we're gonna rotate. We're going into, what is famously known as rotisserie chicken mode. Not because I'm sleepy, but because I want to rotate. But anyway, I famously, on my MacBook, I have a photo of a HD potato, and I was just going to recycle the same concept and just use a HD potato for this, because I wasn't really thinking too much about my wallpaper. But then I remembered that you guys, when I screen share, can see it. I don't know whether you guys want to see my HD potato. But yeah. Actually, he probably yeah, that's what I was thinking too. For how much I don't have a wallpaper up, it's mostly browser tab. It's not useful. I mean, it is kind of funny. The thing is, I committed to like a singular photo of a HD potato on my MacBook. Thank you for the follow, by the way. See, this is why we move Peanut, so we can see when things happen. And honestly, I don't really care much for my wallpaper. I just don't want you guys to see like a weird wallpaper and have questions, to be honest. Yeah, I rarely look at my wallpaper. Even on my second monitor, I always have it at least Spotify on it. It's really weird to have two monitors, to be honest. I honestly thought when I had a second monitor, I would have it like portrait, not landscape. I feel like it takes up a lot of room on my desk, if I'm being honest. It feels very massive. Like, both monitors are 27 inches, and what is that? I'm trying to do some math in my head, and the math isn't mathing, but 34. It would be 34 inches combined. Wait, no, 27. 34, 40, 44. It would be like 44 inches worth of screens. Hence, it just feels like a lot. Peanut was hogging the attention. Yes, he was. Make it a potato. My wallpaper's the windows. I think my Windows wallpaper just like rotates. It rotates through like different. Oh, it rotates through the different like Windows stuff. Why don't I get a monitor stand? Actually, I have one. I have monitor arms. I have two monitor arms because I've got two monitors, and I'm getting them as a gift. So I actually have to wait till Christmas. I wasn't. I wasn't really. I was gonna say initially when I was looking at monitor arms, I wasn't really surprised about how much they were, but then I recently found out that monitor arms aren't meant to be as expensive as I thought they were. Like my monitor arms, I believe they're like $239, and someone was like, "Wow, that's a lot of money for monitor arms." I was like, "Oh, I did not know that." Yes, I don't have space for a second monitor, bro. I have three, and I don't even know what the background is. Okay, I just did 27 times two, to be honest. Like, if I'm. Oh! Wait. Oh, it's 50. Oh shit, I forgot to carry the one. I forgot to carry the one. It's 50. Yeah, it is 54. I wasn't thinking about it too much. Also, I feel like the couch looks like a mess. I'm gonna clean it up a bit. Oh, gosh. Okay. Gonna move Chadwick into the corner. We're gonna move the sharks over here so they're a bit more comfy in this. I don't know, they're stacked. And we're gonna move Peanut over here so Peanut doesn't fall off the goddamn couch again. Okay. Also, I want to say that while we were having game night the other morning, when I hopped off chat, because when I hopped off voice chat because I was tired, what I ended up doing was I ended up curling up on the couch and sleeping on Frederick. Like, I was listening to you guys, and I believe it was Noodles. Noodles was like, I bet she isn't awake right now. And it was like, I bet one ice cream. I'm waiting for the ice cream. I am 100% holding you to that, by the way. I do want ice cream. See, this is why she doesn't do the best. I tried. I tried. My desk, I've already yapped about this several times. My desk is, give me a second. 2100 millimeters. It's 2100 millimeters long, 2 meters and 10 centimeters, and it's 90 centimeters deep. So I've got a massive desk. I've got a monster desk. I don't even need all this space. So I have both my monitors set up here and here. I have my PC, and then I still have about maybe, let's say, 40 centimeters of desk space beyond my PC. And that's just become a dumping ground. Oh my god, I just saw something. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm in such a squirrel mood right now. This is a tote bag I keep buying from the same artist alley. I adore this tote bag. I have two of them. This encapsulates my essence, which is a mushroom with feet. Hence, yes, I need to show you guys that because I saw it at the edge of my desk. And I have two of these. I love them so much. I like the art style and I also like the concept. But yeah. What am I missing? Among Us? What about Among Us? What are we talking about? I'm so confused. What are we talking about? Squirrel. I like how we have a squirrel command. If you're wondering how the squirrel joke came to be, basically what happens in one of my like I don't want to say family. At this point, they're family. Family's households. Basically, I don't know what it's a movie reference to. Maybe it's like a reference to Up, but apparently I lose my train of thought, and sometimes I just jump from one thing to another, and they call it like squirreling. So it's like, oh, I'm thinking this one thing, and then I just jump to another thing without thinking about it. We call it squirreling, hence why we have a squirrel command. Also, I think it originally like initiated like as a squirrel title because I think like we'll call him tech support senior because that's how everyone knows him here. Tech support senior, he said squirrel, and I went to look for a squirrel, and we don't have squirrels in Australia, so very dumb silly moment. And the thing is, it keeps happening. So yeah, it is Up. So yeah, we have a whole squirrel thing going on. What is it? Yeah, it's an Up reference. What's up? What's up in like a as in up as in the film, or like what's up as in how we're doing? Do fill me in because I'm a bit confused. Also, I feel like I should have hydrated. I have not been drinking enough and I've been having migraines a lot. I think it's a me problem at this point. I'm not sleeping enough and I'm getting a lot of migraines. Yes. Up is the movie with the squirrel reference. It's really sad, actually. The start of it's really, really sad. Also, okay, what time is it? How long has Scream been running for? 2 hours. Honestly, this is a great time to go and get some water. So I want Nick to do the thing, and I'm gonna go get some water so I can fulfill the hydrate thing. And I will see everyone soon. I'll see everyone in like 2 minutes. So I'll be right back. Hello, we're back from intermission. I'm calling it intermission. Intermission sounds cooler. I just drank about half a liter of water, so hopefully my brain will feel less fuzzy. I'm feeling a bit colder. I'm not used to drinking cold water. Personally, I'm a fan of drinking warm water. I don't know, the Asian ancestors have to have some influence. And I do know I can come back whenever, but I feel bad if people are watching ads and I'm just like yapping in the meantime. I'd rather just like wait that 3 minutes out so we can all like be here together. It makes me much happier. But yeah, Expedition 33. It's very funny that I know it and you don't, considering I don't game. It was heavily recommended to me initially. I think it's like a fantasy RGB. No shit, RPG. Sorry, I'm thinking about the lights game. From what I know, I don't really like the art style. I've looked at it, I've thought about it, but yeah, turn-based RPG, not RGB. Which I think is funny. But yes, I know I tried. I knew what I meant, and I think that's the most important part. I knew what I was trying to say. But yeah, more or less, I've heard a little bit about it. I saw the Game Awards were being streamed on TikTok. I didn't really tap into them because I'm not into the gaming side of stuff. But you know, but you know, I do know that they were a thing, and I knew that they were ongoing. It was I can't say anything to it because I didn't watch them. And I can't be like, oh, I have XYZ opinion about this game because I have no opinion. But yeah, I know the game as a minimum. That's about it. My mum will boil water to drink it like having tea without the tea. I get that. Like, I don't like drinking cold water at all. Like, it is in no way my preference to drink like ice cold water. And I find it very weird that people do. We have a kettle with like different settings, so different temp settings. I like drinking water at like 70 degrees. Like, it's not scalding, but it's warm, and I like the warm feeling. I don't know why. Why? Ice cold water is freezing. I can't see the appeal behind it. Like, it makes my teeth sensitive, and one of my teeth isn't even real, so I don't even know how that works. But you know, I'm just not a fan of it. Something about it just does not have the appeal. I get it on a like hot day, fine, I'll suck up the cold water, but I do like warm water most of the time. I don't know, it just hits different. Also, on the topic of beverages, I recently tried Pepsi Max for like the first time in my recent history or recent memory. Why did no one tell me that Pepsi Max tastes great and Coke tastes like ass? Like, I love Pepsi Max in comparison. I don't know why no one has told me about Pepsi Max tasting so good. Like, I feel like I'm very late to this entire, like, debacle. I really used to like cold water after having something minty. It felt extra cold. See, I don't know it. It doesn't taste good. I don't like it. It feels weird. I don't really drink colas anymore. See, I don't drink them either. Like, growing up, I had two strong bands in my household. It was no Simpsons and no Coke. Like, Coke was a weird thing that we made, like, a really special drink for some reason, and I have no idea why. But yeah, I didn't grow up drinking colas either, and I rarely drink them these days. It's just nice sometimes. Pepsi Max is better than Pepsi. Actually, I thought Pepsi Max and Pepsi were the same thing, to be honest. I thought it was just like a branding thing and they just changed the brand name. Until like one of my friends, he told me, Shay, they're different drinks. I was very confused. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just wasn't a big thing, I suppose. Like, my mother just didn't want me drinking it, and I respect it now. Yeah, I did have the Simpsons thing. I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, "What? You didn't grow up watching the Simpsons?" I didn't. I really didn't. And my mom was like, "No, you're not watching that show." So like, I didn't get it, but like, I don't feel like I missed out anything, to be honest. Also, that was the most activation you've seen out of me in ages in terms of movement. I'm gonna go back to flopping, but yeah, we didn't have like we had a Simpsons free household, and I didn't really get it. I don't feel like I'm missing much. I'm still a bit confused about it, so yeah. Yeah, neurons activated, 100%. I didn't. Oh, childhood YouTubers. Wait, I just realized that some of us. Oh, yo, what's up? I just realized that some of us didn't grow up with YouTube, so I can't be like, what's everyone's childhood YouTuber? Because like not everyone had YouTube as part of their childhood. But if you are wondering, my childhood YouTubers, people like Dan TDM, big. I fell down the Minecraft hole as a child. I followed some art channels. I think like Raw with Jazza. He's an Aussie dude who does art. And a few others. BuzzFeed. I grew up with BuzzFeed a lot as well. Lots of millennial content. I had Disney. I wasn't really like a fan of Cartoon Network. I jumped on that and off of that, depending on the shows. I loved Steven Universe growing up. That was really enjoyable. And Nickelodeon, I didn't really tap into. Dan TDM, yes, peak. Ben 10, I kind of tapped into that a little bit, just a little bit. My childhood YouTuber was the Minecraft ones and Jacksepticeye. I never fell down the Jacksepticeye and Markiplier hole growing up. I just had like, you know, Dan TDM. Like, it's so weird now to think that he's a father. Like, that's so trippy to me for some reason. Oh yeah, YouTube is like 1 year older than me. Like, YouTube existed like 1 year after my birth, which is really weird to think about. To think about the fact that YouTube predates me. Yes. Oh, where is it? Where is pins? Do you want to talk about age in terms of things that have been pinned? Ree was wonderful and pinned a few things for me. Would you? I would like you to guess. I would like you to guess how old I am. For everyone who doesn't know who I am, we don't have many people watching right now, so we've got a lot of space. Anyone who doesn't know who I am, I would like you to guess my age. Let's have a look. Probably around when I was 10, but I also didn't have much PC access until I was around 16. Okay. Okay. I was yapping on my server the other day because not my PC, I was borrowing a PC from someone else, and their PC like cut out midstream, so I just jumped onto Discord to finish my stream. And we're talking about how old I was, and someone guessed that I was 23, and then they called me unironically mature for my age. Like, not even in a groomer sense. They're just like, you're just so mature for your age. And I was like, damn, shots fired. But yeah, I am 19. Yes, I am 19 and I'm turning 20 in a few months, which is really exciting. Yes. I thought it was really funny, to be honest. But yeah, I'm 19. I am turning 20. I'm at uni right now. It's currently uni break because I'm an Aussie. So yeah, more or less I'm spending my time on the internet. I was gonna be like, how old is everyone in chat? But that just kind of sounds creepy, to be honest. Honestly, if you spend a lot of time with me on my Discord server, you will know that I have a habit of keeping notes of people's profiles on Discord. So if you click on people's profiles, it comes up with notes under them, and I religiously use them. Every time I have an interaction with someone who's new, I tend to take notes on them. So, like, at least a little bit about them. So, where they're from, their age, what games they like to play, if they have any pets or anything. I'm slowly, like, adding notes to everyone's, like, little Discord profile, and it makes me really happy. But there's no, like, subtle way to ask, like, oh my god, how old are you? Without kind of sounding creepy. Really? Really? She's building a case against everyone. I'm just a bit curious. I'm just a bit nosy, to be honest. When I know how old people are, I hate to say it, but I treat people of different ages differently. Because, like, mentally, like, I feel like I can poke at people who are younger than me a bit more than older. I've got that very strong like respect mentality where there's like you have to afford people who are older than you like a little bit more respect. And also I mentally think I can lean on them more than someone younger. So if I need support, I will tend to go to people who are older than me. Maybe that's like a thing because only child and I had my parents who are much older than me. But yeah, it's a mental thing. What is it? Where can notes. Okay, so when you click on someone's Discord profile, you can scroll down to the bottom and it will come up with notes, and you can tap on them and write notes in, and no one else sees them, more or less. She pokes at me a lot. Nick is indeed a he is a he's not a server child because he's not a minor, but he is younger than me by a few months, so I do poke and prod at him a bit. But yes, my notes is Unk. On the topic of Unk, we were talking about ages as a joke, and I love Ree. Ree is one of my amazing moderators, and I made a joke about the different ages because someone called me auntie in my like TikTok comments. I was like, God damn, I'm not even 20 yet. Either way, I went through the different ages. I started naming the ages. Let me yap about this for a second. So, infant is 18 and under, so the server children are the babies of the server. 19 is auntie slash unk. 20 is geriatric. 21 is dead. Dinosaur is 22. Fossil is 23. Fuel in my car is 24. And universal void is anyone who's 25 and above. Once you hit 25, you're just a void, you don't age, you're just there. But yeah. Let me have a look. Oh my god, I think I saw the word conceived. God damn. Nick is literally half my age. God damn. Oh yeah, so only you see them. Yeah, the notes, only you get to see them. I mean, that kind of makes sense, Noodles, because you were alive, technically speaking. So yeah, that's not wild. That's just kind of how age works. But yeah, dead. Um, I think it's a bit silly, but yeah, 21 is dead. You shouldn't have been that age. I feel you. Oh, give me a second. I'm the queen of being nonchalant. I'm okay. I just tripped over. There was something on my ankle. My blanket. I think my ankle got stuck around the blanket because the blanket's like tucked under my feet. So I went to get some ice cream and I didn't get off the couch and then I just got caught and I was like, oh, I'm falling. Like I accepted that. But yeah, I got ice cream. Um, yes, indeed. Hokey pokey ice cream. I I like hokey pokey. I'm very restricted in terms of what ice cream I eat. I'm also lactose intolerant, so this is gonna go down well after. But I really like ice cream, so hokey pokey ice cream, guys. Mm, mm. I don't even know what hokey pokey is supposed to taste like. I think it's caramel, but apparently it's Biscoff. I don't like Biscoff, but I love hokey pokey ice cream. I have no idea why. Mm, mm. But yeah, ice cream. I will be fine. I will be fine. I'll just have a bit of stomach. I just will have a bit of stomach issues for the time being. Other than that, I will be fine. I promise you. Nothing's gonna change. It does not work that fast. The turnaround time takes a bit longer, to be honest. My biggest pet peeve with hokey pokey ice cream is the fact that like there's not enough chunks of the caramel or whatever's in here, and it feels like it's just mostly ice cream, which makes me upset because I like the solid chunks. But yeah, more or less, ice cream delivery. I'm very nonchalant, and yeah. Apparently, once you're 21, you're just dead. I'm so excited to become geriatric next year. It's gonna be great. Uh, Goody Goody Gumdrops ice cream. My mum really likes Goody Goody Gumdrops ice cream. We have to go to a really specific store in like Australia to find like kiwi snacks and ice cream specifically. We drive like a solid 50 minutes for it. Needs chocolate. The thing that she I'm allergic to chocolate, but I have a petulant for white chocolate, and I ate through like a. It's not a lot of chocolate, but I ate through a decent amount of chocolate in the last few days because I went to the city, and they have a shop of my favorite chocolate factory in the city, and I brought some chocolate. I just kind of ate through it in 2 days. I need to go back to the city again to get more ice cream. Hi, what's up? How you doing? I think it was Biscoff. Oh, my head. I think it was Biscoff. See, I think white chocolate probably not the best chocolate ever. I'm not mad at it. Oh, what are we eating? We're eating hokey pokey ice cream because I recently got a delivering and you kind of missed me falling over myself because I didn't get off the couch and I just kind of got caught up in the blanket and then I just fell. So that's fun. Mm. But yeah. Also, let's be nosy. I see people have joined our server. Ooh, okay, we have a few different people in the server. It's very weird that my server has a lot of people in it. I didn't think that like I honestly didn't think the server would have this many people. I thought would cap it maybe around like 40, to be honest. But the fact that we have so many members feels really weird sometimes. I'm just a bit nosy. I like knowing the happenings that go on in my server. It is wait. Sorry, I just wanted to see how the light would work. It is my server after all, so you have to let me be nosy every now and again. Yeah, I know white chocolate isn't technically chocolate. It's my substitute. I think this was a bit too much ice cream. I try not to eat on stream because the silences are very loud to me. And I haven't set up any background music, hence I'm trying to down this ice cream as fast as possible. And, you know, not, like, get myself uncomfortable. I'm also nosy. That's because I want to know. See, I want to know everything too, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why every time someone follows me on Insta, my automatic thing is to go stalk them if they have a public profile. I'm just nosy like that, and I enjoy it. I think it is. Recently, one of my friends, someone followed one of my friends, and he couldn't figure out how they found out his username, and then he realized he was silly and screenshotted something with his user in it, and I thought that was hilarious. And stalking is really valid. I feel like people need to have more interesting profiles to stalk. If you gotta have a public account, I want to see interesting. Which does sound really demanding. But I'm sick of people having like Even private profiles. Their profile is private and there's nothing there. Yeah, we don't stalk people IRL. I'm just I'm mostly a lurker. I don't really interact that much. You should. I wish you would interact more. It gets really silent around here and it gets really awkward. And I don't have oh shit. I just smacked the ball against me. I don't have people to bounce off, so sometimes I just have to talk to myself. So I would appreciate if you were lurking and it's silent that you talk to me. We stalk what they want us to see for real. I curate my Instagram so when stalkers find it, they're like, oh my god, who's this baddie with a face card? I honestly do create my Instagram around that so it looks somewhat aesthetic. It matters to me. Um, I thought your Instagram account was solid. You have a lot of cats on your Instagram, which I appreciate. Is bleeding from feels good, man? I'm a bit confused. Can you fill me in on that? Hmm? Hmm? Mm, mm. I want to. That was gonna sound creepy. I was gonna say I want to see photos of you on your Insta. I don't know if that's creepy or not, but I want to see it. I want to see more people post themselves on their Insta. If you've got a private Insta, you've got nothing to lose. I want to see photos. I think people are prettier than they think they are, and I feel like we're missing out on a lot of good photos of everyone. It makes me sad. Yeah, yeah. The amount of people in this server whose Instagram is literally exclusively their cats. I love it, but I want to see how pretty everyone else is. You know what? That is giving me flashbacks to the belly button guy, and that is giving me yellow flag energy. I think. Oh, I haven't done that yet. It's on my to-do list. It really is on my to-do list. I need to get through setting up the emotes. At this point, I am like this close to giving Nick my logins to everything so he can just take care of it for me. It's that. Like, it's gone to that point. Yeah. 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 It reminded me of the belly button guy. And it's so funny to see that he is like a guy who exists across several servers. I didn't realize he was like a public nuisance like that. I was kind of hoping he was a me problem and no one else had to deal with him. Realistically, I didn't think about the fact that he is realistically an everyone problem, which is quite miserable. Mm, mm, mm. I think your long hair is really pretty, Ree. I love men with long hair. I think it looks majestic. I think it looks pretty. And I feel like long hair, like, not all men can do it, but I feel like most men can. Yeah. Oh. Oh, the belly button guy. Server lore time! The belly button guy is basically a guy who entered my server, went straight to not safe for work, and started posting not safe for work belly button pics. And they're really pervy images to do with belly buttons and, you know, not safe for work stuff. And I didn't really think would get to the point where I had to state explicitly, like how we set up the not safe for work channel or the 18 plus channel in my server. It was set up mostly because like someone, I think we started talking about weed or drugs, and I was like, I don't really want this happening on the general. So we made an 18 plus server. And we have used it for like not safe for work stuff, but the not safe for work stuff is mostly jokes. It's not like anything visual. We have like a strict ban on anything visual not safe for work. So the fact that this guy kind of came into my server and posted all this like, is it pornographic if it's a belly button? I don't think it was pornographic, but just a lot of pervy belly button stuff. It makes me extremely uncomfortable, and we had to kick him. And I made a joke on stream, like, "Oh my god, it's so funny that your user is like poking her belly button, like that. That's really funny." And then I didn't realize it's actually a belly button pervert. So that was my fault. That was my fault. So yeah, I'm so lucky. I have wonderful mods who keep their eyes peeled. We had like a server raid at one point, and Nick took care of it so fast that I didn't even see what was happening. Yeah. I want to see all those photos, by the way. I know you're an amazing photographer, and we've seen it on the photography channel. So if you ever do have some time, I would like to see some more photos. Oh, I'd actually like to know how you edit them, to be honest. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, exactly. I believe that sometimes we're in the 18 plus, and I think we talked about taxes at one point, which was really, really funny and really enjoyable because I need someone to walk me through how to do my taxes. I don't think I'm making enough money to be taxed at this point, so it's not an issue, but like, future reference couldn't hurt. Mm-hmm. I posted the Zootopia snake. Does that count? That snake is wholesome. He is cute. He is wholesome. He cares for his people. I don't get why people don't get my attraction. Like, I think my attraction is a very valid attraction. I like how you guys are coming up with Insta content for Nick. I would very much like to see more people posting. There's like, I'm part of a birthday group chat right now, and about, let's say 30% of the people in the group chat, all their photos, their profile pictures are just sunsets. They're not in the photos, just like a row of sunsets on the like on the who's in the chat list. Like, I thought that was hilarious. I have no idea why people do that, but I thought it was really funny for some reason. But yeah, fill down time I show tomorrow morning if I. But I don't think I've actually talked about taxes, but I know I've mentioned it as a joke, as an adult thing. I think we have. I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe. We talked about something adult. Maybe it wasn't taxes, but it was something like adult in terms of like administrative stuff. Hey, we do like sunsets, but it's amazing that so many people in a row had all these sunset profile pictures. We've talked hex debt. That's what it was, hex debt. I don't want to think about my hex debt. We've already had that conversation. I don't need to think about it. And at this point, I'm just praying my my Twitch takes off so I have no hex debt by the time I graduate. It's a bit ambitious. It's very ambitious, but you know what we can manifest at most? One does not need a profile picture that 500 other people have. Yeah, I will agree with that. I think profile pictures should be interesting. I'm a hypocrite because you can't see my face in any of my profile pictures because I don't have any good facial photos of like just my face. But, you know, I think at least they should be interesting. I have no idea. Don't talk to me about my debt. I don't know how much debt I'm down in right now. You know what sucks? I don't have my phone so I can check Insta to see what you're... I know it's a hand drawing because I saw it, but I don't know exactly what it is. Can we help Nick? What are we trying to help Nick do? Help Nick with his debt? You know what? If you like donate to me or like sub to me, Nick gets a cut of that, so maybe you should do that as well. It's ice cream. What about the ice cream? What about the ice cream? My profile picture is actually... I will say your profile picture is a pretty photo. Oh yeah. I'm assuming, like, what is it? When I see the word chili, my first thought is chili bin, as in like esky, like adjacent stuff. Let's not have... You know what? If Nick wants to sell his body for money, I can't say anything for or against that at this point. No, I think that, like, I have contributed to Nick's, you know, rising prominence in the world, so I think I should get a cut of that. Says the foot disliker. Your keyboard? Oh no, the keyboard was given to me by a friend. They're really nice. I actually caught up with them in the city recently, and we went to the museum to see the Chinese warriors. And I was like so ready to say goodbye, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna head this way, you head this way, have a good day. And I forgot that we initially met up because of the keyboard. I completely forgot about it, but yes, it's given to me by a friend, and I love it. I like the sound it makes. Like, I didn't think I would be into, like, I think it's a clicky keyboard, I couldn't tell you, but I really, really like the sound it makes. Also, can I say that I think my fringe has grown out enough that it doesn't look awful. So I'm really happy that it's done that. But yeah, sound? Okay, I'm gonna move the mic really close to it, and I'm gonna click on it, and... I have no idea if you can hear it. What about the random hair in the middle? I did have to remove a hair from it recently, but I didn't know whose hair it was. And it was like orangey red. However, my underside of my hair has orangey red clumps in it. So I actually didn't think it was your hair. Oh yeah, the keyboard is loud. I like it. I like it. I don't know. I really like the sound. It makes me really, really happy. I didn't really think of me. I didn't really think of myself as a person who likes keyboard sounds, but I really like that. I know someone with a silent keyboard, and for some reason it just sounds weird to me. I couldn't really enjoy it, so I thought I wanted a silent keyboard, but turns out I didn't want a silent keyboard. So this is perfect. I love it. I was thinking about using it as a temporary keyboard, but at this point I'm really happy with it to the point where I don't think I'm going to change it out. I'm just going to leave it as is. Unless I have an issue with like needing a larger keyboard for gaming, etc. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So we're going to keep it as is. And it does make my brain tingle. It makes it like wiggle in the happy way, you know? Oh, okay, that's nice. I love when my neck cracks in the good way. Also, what is it? 10. What did I miss? I want to do it. What do you want to? Let me have a look. I didn't read up there. You get a discount for paying more than the minimum than they do now. Oh? Oh, I didn't know that. I do it, but I have so much debt overhanging my head, probably won't make it enough to live. I like having some level of audio impact based on one type. See, I thought I liked silent keyboards, but it felt really weird to have a keyboard and not make a noise. Like, not gonna lie, I have someone with silent keyboard. I was like, oh, I don't really like it, and I got more joy out of an office keyboard than a silent keyboard, which says a lot because I was like really set on getting a silent keyboard, which feels really odd to 360 that whole opinion because yeah. But I just wanna. I'm missing some stuff. I've brought so many switches. My next set is a silent switch. Ooh. See, I recently learned that it was quite easy to pop off keycaps and stuff. Like, I thought it would be more difficult. I just realized that it's probably not difficult, it's just really time consuming. And I wanted to build my own keyboard at some point, but I don't think I can handle the repetitive nature of having to swap out every switch and keycap, etc. Honestly, I think I'd get bored. So I've kind of like scrapped that idea of building a keyboard. I wanted to for the aesthetic, but I'm at the point where I don't really care anymore because I found a keyboard I like. What am I looking? What am I looking? And it comes to my I agree. I agree with that. I'm not gonna comment more on it, but I do agree. I used to think yogurt was a rich person thing being it does. It does. I am no means or no way underprivileged, but I grew up thinking like my mother has. I think it's because my mother probably grew up less than fortunate, but she grew up with a very strong scarcity mentality, which kind of pushed its way onto my childhood. So I grew up thinking that we didn't have a lot of money, which was very confusing at the time because we were obviously quite fine, but she pushed that mindset onto me. So I tend to be shocked by how much things cost, by either think they're like too expensive or not expensive enough. Like I was looking at a camera recently and I like the way my mother talks about cameras sometimes, I thought they'd be like 5 grand and I didn't realize like a decent camera could be under 1,000. Like for a PC, I thought buying a PC was anywhere from 5 to 8 grand. Turns out they're cheaper. And yeah, I can see how that mentality fucks with your head in like a secondary perspective, I suppose. But yes. Hi, what's up? Nice to see your lovely font again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, is my weak gauge for whether someone has like enough money. It's not similar, but I've mentally categorized anyone who has a 3D printer in their bedroom as somewhat wealthy, which is very weird because a good chunk of my friend group has 3D printers, which feels weird. 5K for a camera is not far off. See, when you guys sent me camera racks, they're all around like the $1,000 mark. So I was very, you know, a bit confused to be honest. Something just snapped inside me. I didn't care. I saw Super Saiyan and I'm thinking that's what anime is that? Shit. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball mention? I think my current one is around that bracket. Am I super rich? Me? Are you asking if I'm super rich? Or. Because I am definitely far from super rich. I save very, very well. I was able to buy my PC on a whim because I I save a lot of money because I'm very frugal. Mini fridge in your bedroom? What? Mini fridge in whose bedroom? I'm very confused. But yeah, I wish I wasn't rich. I wish I had wealth. Wealth is a different thing to being rich, in my opinion. Currently, I'm trying to build wealth via investing, and that's all I can really do at this point. I feel kind of useless, but that's what I'm doing. Like, all the money that's going into my Twitch right now is being invested because I'm really concerned about, my future, etc. And I feel like the only thing I can do right now is invest, unless I'm like actively working towards something. And I'm a student, right? So I'm going to be a student for the next like 4 years, maybe 3, 4 years. So I am just currently, investing a lot of money, and that's my only hope of like gaining some form of wealth, unless I marry into wealth. But marrying into wealth is more impossible than becoming wealthy yourself, in my opinion. But yes, we have another raid. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. Mhm. I love that. I love that your children have a better childhood than you do. My parents, they they really pushed me through a lot of things, like things that they didn't have growing up, and it was very important that I prioritize things. So I grew up heavily prioritizing my education because I think neither of my parents finished high school. And I think the reason I don't have a sibling is because they wanted to like push all their like savings towards me and giving me the best chance at a life. Hence, I was lucky enough to go through private schools, have all the extracurriculars I want, etc., etc., etc. I feel very lucky and I feel very thankful for my parents to be able to do that. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about their parents with they don't talk about that with their parents specifically. And I feel like it is under acknowledged a lot of the time. And I'm actively trying to work on that because it's it's very interesting to see it be an unspoken thing. In the same way that some families don't say I love you to each other, I feel like that's an unspoken thing from the opposite direction. I suppose. Sorry, that's a bit deep. I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately, I suppose. But yeah, my family, we're quite comfortable now. I don't really have to worry about money too much. And I suppose I have to thank my parents for having a really solid foundation. Like, right now, I work because I want to, and I enjoy working because of my job. But I know that my parents realistically don't want me to be working because they want me to be focusing on my studying. So I feel incredibly lucky that I have those opportunities and the fact that I get supported heavily. Like, my dad didn't want me to go into graphic design as like a uni major, but he's very happy for me to stream for some reason. I don't know why. They're very picky and choosy about their support, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Mm, that's really sweet, Nick. That's very sweet. My goal is somewhat similar, but I don't know whether I want kids. If I ever want kids, they're going to be adopted for sure. I think it would be very unlikely if I had biological kids. How long can you yap? Normally, my streams last for 6 hours, so pretty long. It's kind of an issue. Yeah, I feel that. Honestly, my dad recently, he said over the summer break he wanted to get me like a government job because of where he works. And my mom was very opposed to it because she was like, this is her free time. We have a very interesting household in terms of how they feel about when I should work, how much I should work, and who I should work with, etc., etc., etc. I feel like psych is a useless degree unless I become a psychologist. I'm doing psych and marketing, so I have two areas that I can poke into if I need to. Marketing is honestly the easier hole to poke into, but I honestly think I want to become a psych. If I can become a psych, I'd love to become a psych. If not, I'll find myself in marketing doing anything. Either or will be honestly quite fulfilling for me, but I would prefer to be a psych. But yes, 6 hours. Yeah, sometimes I do 6 hour streams. Usually I do 6 hour streams, to be honest. It's kind of an issue. Like, I haven't talked to my moderators yet. Oh, shit! Thank you very much for tipping $20. Wow! Thank you. I almost didn't catch that. I feel really lucky that I was looking at the OBS screen. Um, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm not really good when it comes to saying thank you because I feel incredibly awkward, but I do very much appreciate it. But yeah, I I feel like a lot of people have told me that going into psych is a useless degree if I don't go into like a psychologist thing. I've heard that a lot of people say it's like one step towards being an Etsy witch, which is kind of scary. And I'm at the point where I don't want my parents to have to work forever, and the sooner I can get a somewhat comfortable job, I want to support them if I can. I have a lot of clashes with my parents. I've had incidences where I haven't been welcomed back home, but regardless, I still seek to support them. It's a very weird dynamic, but regardless of how much I may dislike people in particular moments, I would never want to put them out, I suppose, because they've made a lot of sacrifices for me. Etsy Witch. Okay, what is an Etsy Witch? An Etsy Witch is like, Etsy is a website where you can buy things, like homemade things, and Etsy Witches are people who basically you can pay to curse people. I don't know how it works, but it's like if you Google Etsy Witch, you can like put a love spell on someone, you can curse someone, blah 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 blah. It's a thing. Hopefully engineering won't be useless in 5 years. We have a few engineers in the server. I think you guys will be fine. I think you guys are incredibly intelligent because I have a few friends in engineering and I find out about their course load. I also found out one of my friends, I'm really bad when it comes to lab reports. I found out one of my friends can help me write my lab reports and I am ecstatic because I desperately need the help. Hence, I feel really lucky and they're also an engineering student. But yeah, kind of black magic. It's kind of memed at this point. I don't really think about it too much, but yeah. Sorry, my neck just needs cracking. What were we talking about? I kind of lost my train of thought. I got in really deep there for a second, but yes. When it comes to yapping for like 6 hours. Oh, any tips for? Oh, okay. Any tips for high school? Um, tips for high school is try to balance your personal and academic life. I feel like I made a few too many sacrifices for my academia that I didn't have to make. So to get into uni, I only had to get, I think, an 80. I didn't have to get an ATAR higher than that. ATAR is like your Australian tertiary admissions rank, and you just need to be better than 80% of people that year. I pushed myself beyond that, and I felt like I realized at the end of like high school that I didn't need to push myself beyond where I had to. Sometimes pushing yourself isn't necessary, and sometimes prioritizing things like personal relationships, friendships, going to events and stuff, that matters just as much. A lot of people will tell you just to put your head down and study, but there are large moments that you will miss out if you only focus on study, which I feel. Um, I don't talk about my ATAR because I'm quite disappointed, and if I'm being very honest, I feel like I could have done better. My projected was way higher, so I don't really talk about my ATAR anymore, if I'm being honest. I'm so old at UAI. Damn. Damn. What does UAI stand for? I'm assuming like university admissions something? Mm. Oh, going to high school next year. Good luck. Good luck. Honestly, I think as long as you have a solid friend group, you will be fine. I had a really, really strong friend group, and I honestly feel really lucky that I had them to support me. I wouldn't change anything in my high school experience because although I had a lot of shit go up and down, I enjoyed the fact that I had a good friend group. Oh, you're in high school? Honestly, that's the same, but it's alright. I missed out a lot on the social part of high school because it was hard for me to try and do that. I know, Nick. I know that you struggle with socialization, and I hope you can slowly come out of your shell over time. I struggle with socialization in the opposite direction. I know I'm too much for people. I'm a bit loud sometimes. Sometimes I don't take the hint very well, and yeah. I understand what you mean, but in a different reaction. Do I keep a journal? I do not keep a journal. I keep a notes app in my phone. My notes app in my phone is my functional journal. I feel like a lot. I feel like I whine. I feel like I'm too loud, and I feel like I'm flailing about. I feel like I'm flailing through the sky. I feel like too much for some people, and I know I've been too much for some people, so it's a thing that ebbs and flows. I'm a bit self conscious about it. So, with some social interactions, I don't know if I'm doing the correct thing, but I throw myself at it headfirst and hope that it works. When it comes to other things, like, what is it? When it comes to other things where I know I'm going to see people again, I tend to be more cautious. If I don't think I'm ever going to see you again, I just kind of throw myself at a wall and see if it sticks. Because if I'm not going to see you again, I can just be me. Like, if you think I'm weird, that doesn't matter. But if I know I'm going to see you again, I feel extremely anxious in particular about how I present myself. Which is weird because all the times I meet friends when I'm like acting in a way in which I don't think I'm going to meet them again, which hypothetically says that I should act like that all the time, but sometimes it just feels like a bit too much. Being social is weird. Same with big friend groups. How am I supposed to go off into a bush? I don't know whether I have a big friend group, to be honest. I have 8 people. I think I have 8 people, but I found out when you're an adult, friend groups function differently. Like, I don't talk to them every day. Like, or we don't like see each other weekly, which feels very weird. And I'm kind of trying to adjust to the whole adult friend group thing. And it's really interesting to have a group. So my friend group's like 50-50 in uni, 50-50 working. It's very interesting to try schedule around everyone. It feels very different and new. It's not necessarily bad, but it feels very different. I was gonna say this sounds this is gonna sound very cheesy, but meeting Shay and being friends with her has probably been the oh, that's really sweet, Nick. I do think that is a hyperbole. I will say that sounds like an hyperbole. However, I do appreciate it nonetheless, and I do enjoy your company and your plethora of reels that you send me. But yes, I see my best friend like 3 times a year. Yeah, I think that's what's happening with me right now. I barely see any of my friend group. We're supposed to catch up in November. That didn't happen. We're supposed to have Secret Santa. That didn't happen. I'm going to be lucky if I see everyone before uni starts in Feb. But yes, I have 2 friends I talk to on a regular basis, but I haven't talked to them in a month. I feel very self-conscious about trying to approach friends I haven't talked to in a while. I definitely prefer when people approach me, but the thing is, I can't expect that if I don't approach people. So, it's a very different thing, You have to have it go both ways. I got more work friends, but I wouldn't say I want to hang out with them outside of work. I don't have any work friends. Everyone I work with, I can't hang out with. Actually, someone I work with has become a family friend, so I kind of do hang out with them. But other than that, most of the time I don't hang out with the people I work. My best friends have just gone back to Sydney yesterday. How's that feeling? You told me a little bit about that. A little bit about that last night. How are you feeling about that? I don't think I could do long distance with my best friends. Like, I barely see any of my friend group except for one person, and I basically live at their house at this point. So, I don't think I could survive without that one person. Misclick. I see my best friend only on the holidays. Also, good morning. Good morning, my fuck. In my mind, I always tell you this, but I always mentally clock you as younger than me, even though you're older than me. I was gonna be like, good morning, my Canadian child, but you're not. Good morning. But yeah, tech support be like, yes. Morning. How was your sleep, by the way? Does anyone get upset when people say hyperbole? Do you mean hyperbole or like hyperbole? I'm a bit confused. I'm going to drink some water in my confusion and hope someone answers. Hyperbole? Why are we talking about hyperboles? What is a hyperbole? Can someone elaborate on the hyperbole front? Also, I can feel my throat hurting. I think I'm yapped too much without hydrating prior. Should I read it again? Does anyone get upset when people say hyperbole? I still don't understand that. Oh, yeah, hyperbole. Yes, that upsets me. That upsets me a lot. I have a lot of text pet peeves and speaking pet peeves. Like, I will not divulge this information, but it is a pet peeve when people are writing on paper and I see them use text shorthands on paper, and I think that's crazy. I think it's odd, but yes. Well, I was hoping my delusions would prevent me from being sick when I woke up. Sadly, are you okay? Are you okay? What type of sick is it? Is it like sore throat sick, runny nose sick, congested ears sick? I hate when my ears hurt when I'm sick. Like, honestly, I can handle blocked nose, I can handle throat. I just can't handle when my ears hurt. Like, that is my ultimate pet peeve. All three, are you okay? Are you okay? That sounds awful. I don't I can't do anything about it because I really like to fix things for people, but I can't really do anything in this case. So I can only wish that you feel better. I hope you heal up and I hope you start to feel better soon. Sinus problems? Yeah, I feel that. I'm kind of allergic to my cats, and that's not fun because I love my cats. But yes, luckily I haven't gone sick since September. I feel like I've been sick lately. My body has been giving up on me more and my throat's hurting recently. I don't know if I'm talking too much or like, I'm getting sick, but I think I'm getting sick cuz my mother's sick right now and I'm very sure like I'm on my way to being sick, which is not fun. What, you almost died in September? I what? You got to elaborate on that. You got to elaborate that. Um more. You can't just say you almost died in September and not say anything. Drink lots of fluid and get a lot of rest off. I need to fix my sleep schedule, which is why I was saying the fact that I need to shorten my stream so I can go to bed earlier. But like it's almost 3 hours and I don't want to go yet. I'm having fun talking to everyone. Oh, hydrate. I like it. I like doing 6 hours. It makes me happy. I feel fulfilled. Um, Bedtime in it. Wait, no. Okay, let's work. Okay, I'm gonna negotiate with my lovely moderators. Let's say we're gonna work back. We're gonna work back from 6 hours, and we're gonna slowly work back, right? So I believe my Friday night streams normally stop at midnight. So let's stop my Friday night stream tonight at 11:30 instead of midnight. We're gonna work like half an hour increments back. Honestly, I could have said 15-minute increments, so you guys should be happy that I'm willing to go with 30-minute increments. I have a yearly Christmas sickness. I forgot you're Canadian. And mentally I was like, why would you get sick around Christmas? But I was like, oh, of course you'd get sick around Christmas. But yes, we could, don't be mean to me. Don't be mean to me, please, Nick. Please. If someone donates $20, I'll go to bed. You know what? If someone donates $20, I will go to bed. I'll leave stream early and I'll go to bed, sure. I'm gonna head out, have a good stream. Thank you, Dexter. I hope you have a good evening as well. Good evening, good morning. I forget not knowing everyone's time zones. I automatically click into thinking everyone has the same time zone as me, which is an issue. I don't want to be mean to Shay because she's nice to me. I can be mean easily. Oh, yeah, someone already donated $20. Does that count? Does that count? Do you guys want to see me talk for longer? Let's ask the chat. I'm gonna be real, like, very streamer mode. Hey, chat, should I go to bed now or should I stay up longer? Oh. Oh, shit! Oh my god, wait. Also, I want to say I can't figure out how to get money out of my PayPal right now. It's actually an issue because my bank account won't connect up to my PayPal. So currently I just have money sitting in my PayPal and I don't order anything offline. I don't order anything online. So I just kind of have money sitting in my PayPal. The only thing I've used the money from my donations for is cables. Oh my god, wait. I was gonna be like, let me show you the cables I brought. I brought 2 USB-C cables. USB-C to USB-C cables because the wonderful Brian donated I think it was like $40. It came out to $40 AUD and I was able to buy some cables. I still have like $20 left over and I was able to buy like 2 different cables. So now I have 3 cables and now I permanently have like I have 2 cables in this room so I can charge my iPad and my phone or sometimes my MacBook, and I also have a cable in my bedroom, which makes me like incredibly happy. Oh, it was you. Wait, why did you do that? Wait, you already do enough for me. Don't. Can I? Can I tell you to not donate? Can I tell you to not donate because you do enough for me? I'm happy to accept donations from people who like don't do a lot for me, but makes me feel really guilty when you guys when people who do a lot for me, especially my mods, donate to me. Oh, it's plushie fun. Oh, plushie fun. Oh my god, wait, I can put that towards the jelly cat. I can put that towards the I want to buy a dragon jelly cat. I want to buy something. I want another plushie. We need to figure out what plushie I should buy. I never go out looking for plushies. Plushies find me. So googling plushies right now on like Google feels very weird. But yes, I want you to stay, but your health is important. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But yeah, the poll has ended. You can buy prop void. Listen, doesn't mean they'll oblige. Paul says you have to keep streaming. Mine says, I don't know. I haven't checked yet. Does yours $2 or democracy matter? That is so funny. That is so funny. Also, I would like to preface that when I laugh, apparently it sounds very... When I properly laugh, when I'm laughing very strongly, apparently I sound like a hyena and I also sound like I'm dying. I'm gonna preface this in case I ever laugh on stream, that I'm fine and I'm not having like an asthma attack or something, because I have those as well. But yes, who voted no? Me, of course. No count on Nick's best. Also, let me... I googled plushies because I don't go out and buy plushies, rarely. So I don't know. Oh my god, look how cute. There's a kiwi bird plush and it's so cute and it gives re-energy because he's also a kiwi. That would be so fitting. And they're so cute. Sorry, I was gonna be like, I don't even know what plushie to get. Yeah, I think I might get a kiwi bird plushie. No 2 minutes until bedtime. Sounds like a bottle of rockets. I have an inhale laugh, kind of like a kookaburra. Me trying to imagine what that is. No, I'm fine. Oh, thank you for the follow. I just trained my laugh to sound like a rich person so I can pretend to have money. God damn. God damn. I feel like I did that with my accent, to be honest. I try to not sound like a bogan so I can fit into more like classier circles. What's a kookaburra? A kookaburra is a type of bird. It's this type of bird we have, and it makes this sound that sounds like laughing. And it's a sound. We have a song about it in Australia about kookaburras sitting in a gum tree. I will not sing it because my singing voice is not good. However, I will say that it is like a very, very, very funny sound if you don't know what it is. But yes. What was it? I don't know who it was. But I was on like a call with someone and tech support senior, he was there and he laughed, and the person I was on the phone call with, apparently they said, oh my god, he has such a rich person laugh. And I didn't realize that was a thing. You're going out for a little bit? Okay, see you, Aeon. I hope you have a good morning. I hope you feel better, by the way. I'll see you on Discord because I'll definitely still be up by then. I try to learn to sing myself in case of karaoke. I don't have a bad singing voice, but I'm not good. I have a very average singing voice. And because my voice isn't high pitched, I can't hit high pitched notes when I sing. So some of my favorite songs I just can't sing. Death of a Bachelor by Brendan Urie, Panic at the Disco. Like, I will sing like part of the chorus and then I just go silent because I just can't hit the high note in that song. It will just be like, silence. And then yes. What time is it? What time is it? Okay, can we go until 11:30, please? I can't do puppy dog eyes. I feel like I can't do the puppy dog eyes, but I'm gonna try. I feel like I'm just staring into your soul right now. I honestly thought my voice was quite deep. I didn't think I had a high-pitched voice. For me, it's 4:04 right now. I see. Let's go until 11:30, please. What about 11? What about 11? You can see how I treat older people differently because I naturally give them some form of authority. Also, I trust them. I trust them a lot. Hence, yes. I used to have a relief teacher in primary school who's fully who I feel like that's a very Australian experience, especially when they have a guitar. When they have a guitar and they can sing. It's a very big thing. Okay. What if I go to bed at like 1? If I go to bed at 1. I've streamed until 1 before, so going to bed at 1 would be a miracle for all of us. Also, you can blame everyone in the Discord call for keeping me up last night. Like, how dare Nick and Noodles keep me up at night? How dare they? You can't talk to me. You can't talk to me. May I drop your name in the stream or not? I don't want to drop your name without consent, but I also will not say your username because I feel very silly. Jamie, you can't talk shit all to me. You barely sleep. Also, did the mic peak? Did it work? Did I fix the settings for the mic? My parents would turn the lights out to signal everyone it's bedtime. To be fair, I only go to sleep when she does. She ruined my. You don't have to throw me under the bus like that, Nick. That's so unfair. I think I'll go to bed at 1, and I promise I'll go to bed at 1. Normally sleep at 12 or 1 in the morning on school holidays. I had an issue where I kept going to bed around 3 a.m. because I kept streaming until like 1 a.m. and then I would have 2 hours of cooldown time. So it's an issue. It's an issue. I need sleep. It's probably not good for my brain cells to not sleep, and I probably need more of it. I've been sleeping 6 hours recently, which is really, really bad. Like, I was working with a student today, and like they're meant to sleep like 11 to 9 hours, and I'm meant to sleep around like 8 hours minimum. So yeah, I need to improve upon it. I feel so floppy and tired, but yes, I will work on it. It's a work in progress. There's nothing wrong with works in progress, by the way. Also, so cute. Is he not the cutest? I don't know what about Frederick, but Frederick is the squishiest, cutest thing ever in terms of like something to sleep on. I actually thought my voice was normal, but the lady in the drive-thru called me ma'am after I put through my. Damn. Damn. 2-hour cooldown would put you at night. I suppose. My sleep has gotten better. My monthly average used to be under 4 hours is insane. That is insane. What is cute? I'm confused what's cute. I sometimes I miss out some of this stuff in chat, so I read things out of context. And because I speak faster than chat and there's a lag between Twitch and chat, sometimes people say things in response to things I say. And the thing is, I forget what I say. So when I'll read things and then I'll forget the context. And then I'm just sitting there like, I'm so confused. But yes. What am I reading? What am I reading? I missed something. Replying to Nick. Wait, what did Nick say? I'm curious. Where is it? Where is it? I would rather talk to Shay, so I'm okay with it. I feel like I've single-handedly derailed your bugle guy? Excuse me for a second. Give me a second. I hope you know Declan doesn't mind. Your bugle guy? Oh my god! The fucking bugle last night on Peak was driving me insane. How did you lose the bugle, by the way? I'm very curious. Because, like, the bugle was there, and then it was gone. And I was really grateful. Sorry. A girl told me that I catfish people with your voice. What do you mean catfish people? Into the, like, as in, like, people think you're hotter because of your voice and then they're disappointed? Or they think you're a woman? Or what? You monster. Though also the survivor. I sacrificed my life for Rhea. Maybe I can't be mad at you if you sacrificed your life for Rhea and then we both died. That's so funny. My best month of sleep was right after high school, like 13-hour average monthly. That's insane. Oh, big stretch? Big stretch. Okay. I have to figure out how to stretch because the camera is stagnant and I can't move. You know what? We're gonna figure it out. I need to move my PC thing as a coffee table. So we're gonna. I got something on the floor. Give me a second. I'll let you redeem your big stretch. I just have to move like 50 million things around. Okay. Okay. First thing that goes. Okay. If I stand, I'm gonna be out of frame, right? Also, I'm gonna. My weird fear is the fact that people think I'm not wearing pants. So we're gonna just move a few things around so you can see me stretch. Because, oh shoot, I feel bad if like people like redeem points for a stretch and they can't see anything. So I'm going to find like a box to stack you guys on top of. Give me a second. I didn't plan for this. Normally this happens, but I never planned for it. Okay, we have a big box. Does the box dox me? Oh my god, the box will goddamn dox me. Can't use that box. Where is it? What can I put you guys on that will move the camera higher? Give me a second. This is gonna take a second. Okay, that will do. I think this will do. Oh my gosh. I feel like a baby giraffe sometimes that's learning to walk. Okay. Okay, we're gonna like keep elevating the camera until you can see me stretch. So, is that a good height? Don't mind the wall. I smacked the couch into the wall. Okay. This is not any better. This is not any better. But you should know I am stretching because I'm putting an effort into stretching. Hi, it's me. I'm sorry for your ears. The docs. The docs box. Yes, the box I was going to use is literally a post box, a parcel box that was sent to me because someone sent me something and I was going to use it, but I was scared that it was going to go in frame. It literally has my address, my phone number, and everything on it. So, you know, don't want to dox myself by a dumb post box. I feel like that's a really dumb way to go. Yes, I think I was so I think I was so far behind it was out of earshot. Oh shit, I'm not that flexible anymore. I used to be able to bend over comfortably like that. That's like ADHD. No push-up redeem. You know what? I could throw in push-ups. Also, my skin. Looking at myself in the camera from my iPhone is horrific. It feels like personal warfare is waged on me because you see all the acne, you see everything compared to the blurry webcam. I miss the blurry webcam. She's gonna have a lot of chat to read. I was on my way back too. No, it's written onto the box. Like, it's a cardboard box and it's written on the goddamn box. Unless I like scribble it out, there is no way to. I fear makeup cannot conceal everything. So yes. God damn, I miss the blurry webcam some days. Okay, we're gonna move you down because what you guys don't see on it. I'm just as self-conscious. I'm just a bit self-conscious. And I'm done with it. See, you can't see the acne from here. It's wonderful. The blurry cam was no bueno. Hello, Pablo. Hello. Honestly, it's fine, but self-image is a different beast entirely. I don't want to sleep. In regards to the girl who said I should catfish with my voice, she was bullying me when she said it and I could catch people with the because I have a nice voice. It's not really a good face, at least back then. God damn, that's cruel. That was mean. Also, I will concur that nice voices are magical. 100%. If you've got a nice voice, use the nice voice. Also, what time is it? Have I run the ads for this hour yet? Because I've drank so much water that I need to go do the thing that happens when you drink a lot of water. So I might disappear for a bit and run that ad because I don't remember running the ad yet. Okay, have I run? Oh, you just ran them? Are you just running it? Wait, are we just running ads now? Oh, what? What? I feel so out of the loop. What's happening? Have we already run ads? Damn, I missed my pee break. Oh, gasp. Oh, you hit the button already. Fuck. Give me a second. I'll be back. I'm assuming that it's been over 3 minutes. Hello. I'm gonna be honest when I say I pissed, and I also redid my makeup because I felt a bit self-conscious when I saw myself that close to the camera. So yes, I was gone a bit too long. Hi, what's up? Nice to see that you're here. Also, it's nice to see that everyone, that people are joining the server. It's really nice to see people like join. I don't know, it just makes me feel warm and fuzzy for some reason. Tabs, 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 tabs. I'm looking for the Twitch tab. I've got so many tabs open right now because of like, what is it? All the cosplay stuff, right? So, like all the cosplay characters everyone recommended that I should check out. I've got like 50 million tabs open right now, and the Twitch tab is so small I can't even read it. So I'm scared of like clicking out of it because I don't want to have to like do my login here. Also, I realized that for my phone camera, I don't have to do my makeup as strongly. Like, I can do it more subtly, so I have regrets. But yes, yes, you don't even. That's funny. Britain was banned. God damn. I do think Britain should be banned considering, you know, what they've done, but like, sorry, we try not to think about it too much. Oh, we're big stretching it. Okay. Okay. I've got to set up for big stretch now. I've got to set up. And I'm so sorry. Okay. You guys are fine, right? You guys are fine. We're all good. No one's injured. We're good, right? Hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate first. Oh, there's a bowl on the floor. Oh shoot. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get the bowl off the floor because I have a plate in here as well. I need to clean up. It's kind of gross. Not kind of gross, but yes. Ah, thank you. It's not mine. Night. Night, Rhea. I hope you sleep well. I will leave. I won't be here. I'll finish earlier than midnight. I promise. Give me a second. I'm just clumsy. It's okay. Okay, we're gonna stretch now. We're gonna move my weird coffee table. And we're going to stretch. I don't know how to stretch because Nick keeps telling me, I'll teach you how to stretch, Shay. And he never teaches me how to stretch. So I'm just kind of left to my own devices here, which I think is pretty cool. That looks nice on my brain cells. Should I like touch my toes? Oh my god. I'm so inflexible, it's not even funny. The most was probably the desk building stream, which was the first one I watched. You have been here since the start, haven't you? Eventually is not good enough. You come up with the time. This is a you problem. You should also contribute to like when I should learn these things. Also, if chat wasn't here, I would like perch. I like perching. Perching is not. Oh, I have to move the thing down. But yes, okay. So we're gonna careful. We're not gonna knock chat. I already just drank water. Okay. So, we good? I don't want you guys to see the end of the couch where there's just plushies. Where's the water? I'm out of water. I'm out of water. I'm out of water. I'll drink sooner or later. I promise. Also, I am in such a perchy mood. Consider this. It is day for me and there's an other side of the world. Gasp. It is the evening for me. Indeed. I will hydrate in a bit. I just need to get more water. I also need like some Panadol or something. My head is killing me. But yes, indeed. I need to learn to stretch. Like, my realm of stretching is literally just this. Probably like that, because I can stretch that far. But other than that, like, my realm of stretching is very limited. Okay, so it is 10:22 right now. 10:22 right now. We're going to try finish the stream before midnight. My hard cutoff. Nick, I want you to finish the stream at 11:30. As soon as we hit 11:30, you are allowed to raid someone, regardless of whether I tell you not to. You have my explicit consent to do so, so I can get to sleep. Is 5'8" tall? See, okay, 5'8" is tall to me because I am only 5'2" with shoes. 5'2" with shoes. Yes, that's how I said. I'm only 5'2" with shoes, so 5'8" is tall to me, but height is very relative. Nick bans Shay if she goes. Indeed. You're gonna send me to the Shadow Realm? I wish I had like a cuter pout or like puppy dog eyes, but I just look like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just staring into your soul. Like when I do the whole puppy dog eyes, I can't do it. I don't feel cute when I do it. Hence, yes, I cannot puppy dog eyes you. Yeah, yeah, without shoes I'm 5'1", but we don't talk about that. Actually, if you go into the game voice chat and go into the chat for that, you can see I posted some photos of the shoes that make me 5'2" with shoes. I have a pair of platforms. They make me 5'4". I have another pair of shoes. I believe they make me like 5'3". Regular shoes make me about 5'2" with shoes. But yes. Any new animes you might want to start? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to watch. I've been told to watch Attack on Titan. I started Jujutsu Kaisen recently, but I haven't really gotten around to finishing that. Like, I started, and then the thing is, what I do is I have to be binging. I have to be binging. As soon as I stop binging, it doesn't exist to me. So, once I stop binging it, I just kind of forgot about it. So, I have to, like, get back into it. I look 5 feet 8 inches on stream. I'll take it as a compliment. It means, like, I have nice proportions. Like, I have not watched that yet. I know the title though. I know the title. Also, I don't do fan service, which cuts out a lot of like anime for me. Like my friends in high school really got into Fairy Tail, but I just couldn't get over Lucy. I couldn't get over the fan service. Lucy? Is that wait? No, or am I thinking of Seven? Sorry, I forgot. I forgot that sometimes that happens. I have not watched a lot of anime. I'm not a big anime watcher, to be honest. I rarely watch anime. If I'm being honest, I mostly read manga. Yes, that sometimes happens. I don't know how I hit my mic if I'm being honest, because I don't remember touching it. Oh, wait, can I test something real quick? Okay, so yeah, I must have hit it with my shoulder. I must have hit my mic with my shoulder when I went to Google Fairy Tale. So yeah. That's cruel but also true. What? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I want to know what I'm missing out on. Should I be concerned? Watch Blood Sea, very peaceful one. I've watched that already. Well, I haven't watched it. I've read the manga, and I love the manga for The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. I love the manga. Couldn't get over the voice acting for that, but the manga is peak. Yeah, I love manga. I read the mangas. I'm a manga girly. Also, I need to get a table. I need to get a side table here so I can put my mic there instead of having like the mic project out from like in front of me. So yes. Also, we're entering like comfort sitting because we want to be comfortable. I'm sick of being uncomfortable at this point. My neck. Every time I stretch, I should crack my neck. 86 is good too. What's 86? What is it? I need context. You can't recommend mangas and animes to me without context. I had a few people put down some recs recently, and I need to check them out because a lot of people recommend things to me, but I don't really clock them mentally. So I have to go back and have a look if I'm being honest. Oh, it's a mecha. I haven't seen I haven't seen many mechas. Also, thank you for following. Woo, couch. Violet Evergarden. Is that I heard something. I heard a plot point about that where she falls in love with like her father figure. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it turned me off the anime entirely. I saw her outfit and I was like, oh my god, I want to cosplay that. And I was like, I'm gonna watch that. And then I realized, oh. I like Gundam Witch of Mercury. I see, I see, I see. Also, we now know alerts work for donations. We do. Oh, is that a shark? Which one? This one? This one? There's another shark down there. This is Pineapples. Pineapples is a shark. He is the cutest little shark, and I shipped him in from Japan from this indie artist. I love this artist. They do these little comics about a shark, and yes, it is a shark. He's adorable. Um, what are we doing? I'm a bit confused. But yeah, Pineapples is adorable. I feel like Nick would die for Pineapples. He's really, really cute. And it's Pineapples plural. Someone asked me about why Pineapples plural. I don't know. Pineapples plural just sounds nice. Something about it just makes me happy. We also have another plushie. We have Peaches. We have Chadwick. Chadwick is a goose down there. He's massive. Oh my god, I should get Chadwick for some neck support. We have Declan the shark. We have another shark, and we have Peanut the Bulbasaur. But yes, I have a lot of names for my plushies. A Silent Voice is good if you haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet either. There's another one. Suzume was recommended. I've got a lot of anime on my watch list, like films, shows, etc. I suggest. Why are we suggesting sad problems? We already. I like happy. I like happy. I like wholesome. I like squishy. I don't need angsty anime in my life. I had so much teddies when I was smaller. Honestly, I feel like a lot of guys are really against it. Like, these guys are my favorite. These are like 1 meter sharks, and I sleep with these guys, and they are amazing. If you're going to like sleep with your pillow, you might as well just get yourself a shark. It's like a more socially acceptable body pillow. Suzume is good. I want to eat your pancreas. I've heard so much about that. The title, like, makes me so curious. It makes me incredibly curious, but I'm not willing to delve into that. Ponyo I've already seen. Happy Feet I've already seen. What is it? Saiki Kusuno? I have not seen that yet. Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry about that. Um, I used to have a few teddies, but lost them after moving. I need to stop having strong desires to buy teddies for people. Spike's family. I've actually done a cosplay from Spike's family. I did like Yor in her like Thorn Princess outfit. I did that like cosplay. I don't want to watch One Piece. I have a lot of people in my life who are like One Piece fans, and it's so goddamn long. I don't think I could watch through One Piece and catch up. I'm gonna wait until they redo it again. God, I think mentally I'm clocking out a bit. Could I please have my time dropped in chat? Also, could I check my uptime? The disastrous. Oh, Psyche K. I do know about him. I know about him. I've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I've seen some clips of it pop up on my For You page. Okay, we're at 10:30, and you said in stream that you had a plan for me on Christmas. Fear not, fear not, fear not. I just need to figure out a few logistical things. I've heard about that one before, and I'm just okay. GTA. Actually, what day is today? Okay, I'm watching an anime with a friend tomorrow. I'm very excited. I forgot what the title is, but I will be watching that tomorrow. So I will be having some anime time. Do I see a hint of a? This is Peanut. This is Peanut the Bulbasaur. He's very cute. And I don't see why people don't name their Pokemon plushies. It's like, oh, this is Bulbasaur. It's like saying, this is Chihuahua and picking up your Chihuahua. This is Peanut the Bulbasaur. He has a name. So yes, he's also squishing, Jesus, Frederick. So we're gonna put everyone down. Okay, where's Saitama from? I know the name, but I don't know where that's from. Also, my eyeballs are itchy. I've honestly like considered like, oh my god, I could wear colored lenses and do my makeup real cute. But I've given up because I've realized that you guys can't see shit all from afar. So, you know, I don't have to worry about like when I'm wearing colored lenses, this is like a little cosplay rant because I cosplay sometimes and like I'm gonna be pineapples here. So he's closer in frame. I cosplay and I wear contact lenses for that, but I saw a video where this woman had like 19 contact lenses stuck behind her eyes, so it makes me really paranoid. So I would like to wear contact lenses and do like, you know, the makeup and like the Asian inspired makeup. I want to do that, but I rub and touch my eyes too much that I'm scared they'll just like drift behind my eyes. Anyway, oh, One Punch Man. I see, I see, I see. 19 what? What? What am I missing? 19 what? I know it's only if you fall asleep with them in, but I fall asleep a lot. Like when I'm in a car and not driving, I'm asleep. when I'm sitting somewhere comfy, I'm asleep. I fall asleep so often I'm scared of falling asleep with them in. But yeah. Otherwise they say that. Oh, yeah, it was like 19 contact lenses because she kept sleeping in them and they kept rolling back to it like behind her eyes and it's really scared me. So I have a ton of colored contact lenses from cosplay and they're really cute when you like wear makeup with them and like it's a whole thing and it makes the makeup come together really well. But the thing is I'm scared of like accidentally closing my eyes and they just rift to the back of my head. So yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing I'm concerned. It doesn't cause no. Well, like for the lady who had 19 contact lenses in her eye, I'm sure it's pretty uncomfortable. If you're wearing them casually, it should be fine. Realistically, monthlies would be easy to feel in your eye. When you wear daily contacts, they're very thin, so it's very like weird to feel them. Sometimes you don't even notice them. But yeah. Yeah, it's damaging if you're talking about the lady with 19 contact lenses. She went to the hospital, which is why like it became a thing. But yeah. Let me move the mic. Let me move the mic. But yeah, I just had to yap about that because it's a cosplay thing that I really want to like. I want to be one of those cute Asian girls who wears like the colored contacts, but like my weird my weird paranoia of falling asleep with them in stops me. Let's posture. Is this postured enough? But yeah, how did they get them out? I have no idea. I genuinely didn't watch the end of the video. I was just scared. But yeah, apparently they like rolled back and stuff, and yeah. Why do I feel like Sam fell asleep with the stream open again? Does Sam do that? I didn't think Sam did that. Sam, if you're awake, send us a sign. Like Sam always checks up on me after I'm done streaming to see how I'm feeling. And hi, why did you send me aside by a channel points? I have to move everything again. Ah. I enjoyed that Sam's always here. I think Sam is like one of my most frequent watchers other than Nick. Okay, we're gonna. Ah! Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely. We're just gonna. We're stretching again. My makeup doesn't look too bad. It's fine. Stretching. We're gonna do the same stretches because I don't know how to stretch. Oh, I can see like crack my neck again. We're gonna bend backwards because that feels nice. Bend forward because that stretches the ligaments. I ran out of ways to stretch. I hope this was worth your channel points, Sam. Oh, that's nice. Okay. It's also chilly. I'm gonna go back to the blanket. Sounds like someone died. Nick still hasn't taught. Yeah. Nick hasn't taught me to like at all. Like, come on, Nick. He's been yapping about it for ages. Shay, I'm gonna teach you how to stretch. He does shit all. Like, does anyone else want to teach me a stretch? We can hop on. I don't feel like the angle's a bit off. Something's a bit wrong. The angle's a bit off for this. Something feels incorrect about this angle. Is that correct? Okay, there. I think that's the correct angle. Like, does anyone want to hop on a call with me and teach me how to stretch? Because Nick is clearly not doing shit all. You have all the time in the world. You told me yourself you barely do anything. But yes, more or less, I don't know how to stretch. And no one's taught me, so I'm just being silly and stretching. Honestly, stretching at this point is just standing up, wiggling around, and then sitting down again. Like at this point, instead of calling it big stretch, I should just call it big wiggles. Because, you know, that's all I'm doing essentially. Just do your movements slow motion. I suppose I could. I'll say hi. Thanks for chatting for the first time. And do it to full extension. Are you a gym dude, perhaps? Or are you just a person who is up to date with their human anatomy? Because like extension. Flexion. I did human bio in uni. Oh, you're just a dude? Hi. Nice to meet you, just a dude. Oh, hi. So it doesn't. See, what fascinates me sometimes is when I see people in my chat, and I know they're not first time chatters because it doesn't pop up, but I don't recognize them because I'm very on like a first name basis with most of the people in my chat. So it's very interesting when I see people who are like return chatters, but they're not regulars in my chat. I'd love for people to chat more who aren't regulars in my chat. It would be lovely to see. Hello. I know Flexion and Extension from phys ed studies. Oh, you're the first time here. Nice to meet you. How long have you been here for? Should I run you up to speed on who I am, or is that not necessary? Also, I feel like the camera's too high. We're gonna fix that because it's bothering me. Oh my god! Oh my god, did I break anything? Oh my god, please don't tell me I broke something. It is too soon. I need to, like, not leave my shit on the floor. Oh my god. I'm more of a penguin. See, I like penguins because apparently they mate for life. Something about having a mate who is your mate for life just seems very my style. Is that lower? Is that nicer? I don't know. I hope I didn't break that. I hope I didn't break anything. I want to check I didn't break anything because I stepped on it and I heard a sound. I don't think I cracked anything. I think I just stepped on it and clicked a bit. Give me a second. I'm a bit paranoid, to be honest. Because I just brought this. Sorry, Stream Deck was on the floor and I stepped on it and made a cracking noise and I just got insanely anxious about it. But yes. What am I missing? 2 minutes most likely. Okay, so, my name's Shay. I, stream sometimes. I TikTok sometimes. My content on TikTok is very sporadic and weird and it's just me yapping most of the time. I built a PC like a month ago, not even. I built a PC like 2 weeks ago. I'm slowly trying to learn to game because all my friends are gamers and I want to spend more time with them. I have a server and we have server game nights and I did 2 server game nights back to back. So I did a game night morning and then a game night and I just, gamed myself all out. So instead of gaming tonight, we're just yapping. But yes. Hi, nice to meet you, Dennis. You're a guy. Nice to know. Nice to know. I just came in hot like a meme. That is really funny. And yeah, more or less, that is who I am. I yap. I'm really active if you join my Discord server and you want to yap to me. You are just hands-on action. Well done on the build. Good experience. I did it with someone else. I didn't do it on my own. I would have struggled to do it totally on my own, but I contributed, kind of. My lovely moderator, Nick, could you please drop my PC specs in the chat? We love tech support. He's awesome. He is awesome. Tech support is someone who is amazingly, techie. But yes. Hi, nice face. Hi, nice username. Thank you. But yeah, that's my PC specs. This is my first PC. I was lucky because I had a lot of friends getting rid of their parts, so more or less I just used some of their old parts. So I have a really beefy PC, but I don't do anything on my beefy PC, which I find incredibly funny. Yeah. Thank you. Good taste. Nice. So yeah, that's who I am mostly. My username is my Chinese name, but I go by Shay mostly because it's just easier for most people. Oh, okay, I've never heard the term bitched out recently. I bitched out recently and got the MacBook Pro. See, my recent splurge was buying a PC and I probably shouldn't have, but the most intensive game you probably played thus far is Peak. That says a lot about me and that's more or less all you need to know. But yes. No, I mean as in I bitched out recently. Normally people are like, oh yeah, I splurged. Saying bitched out is something I've never heard anyone say before in terms of spending money. But yeah, Peak is really fun. We do server game nights, so I'm changing the times, but what's happening is on Wednesday, this is my time. Keep in mind, my time right now is... Hi, Nick, could you please tell me the time? I believe it's probably around 10:30. Normally I run server game nights. What's going to happen now is I'm going to run server game nights on Wednesday night and then Thursday morning. And more or less I got all gamed out from that, so now we're just chatting. But yeah, would you say Peak is peak? I would say that a lot of people left me behind and left me for dead. You know who you are. But yeah, it was really fun other than that. But yes. Oh, I splurged and went broke, yes. But yeah, it was kind of peak. It was kind of peak when I wasn't dead. It was really fun. I was really lucky that I had Ree and I had Sam, and they basically babysat me the entire time, but they also helped me. And it was really nice, and I really appreciate it. Board games I do. I do board games too. I have board game nights with my friends. I love Wingspan. Wingspan is like my go-to game right now, and we've been playing that for board game night. Also, my friends have also tried to move away from board game night, and we've been doing games, like proper games. So far, we've also done a darts night, which is really fun. I'm hoping we're going to do a pool night at some point. But yes, Wednesday night, and I still cannot. What about Thursday morning? Are you working Thursday mornings? I'm going to go now, but it's nice chatting to you. See you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. I'll be on the server if you ever want to yap to me. I'm really online and really on my server, so you're welcome to yap to me there if you join the server. And it's nice to see you. And I hope you have a good evening. Funny to watch people play though. I enjoyed Peak when I wasn't dead. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. What the? Oh, sorry, I'm a bit silly. I appreciate it. I can't believe we had like 2 raids tonight. Like that was really amazing. Also, I hope you have a good evening. See you. I'm assuming it's night, or maybe you have something on. So just have a good day. Also, thank you for the follow. I just want to point out the fact that I like made this part of my wall kind of blank solely so I could like have the thingy notification pop up. I'm very proud of that. You have no idea how dumbly proud I am of that, but I am proud of that. But yes, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. Actually, 3 raids. Oh, we had 3 raids. Oh, thank you for the follow. Also, can you tell I just moved the thing down so it's like within my arm, my wings, my wingspan. If we're gonna talk about the game, but yes, yeah, I. A lot of people say I'm quite positive, but I don't really feel like a positive person personally. So I appreciate that you guys find some form of positivity in how I am. It's very comforting, I suppose. Give me a second. Yes. But yeah. What's happening? I won't be able to use Twitch. Oh, he's under 16. Oh, shit. The VODs will always be uploaded to YouTube, but I know that the VODs aren't the same as, like, you know, interacting with chat and everyone. It's an Australia thing. It's an ongoing thing. It's a messy thing right now. Oh, I'm kind of blind, so I can't read what that says because my monitor is 2 meters away. But I see you. Thank you for interacting for the first time. And maybe under 13, which is also against terms of. Actually, one of my students was in my Twitch, family friends students, and they are under 13. And I feel like, I feel bad, but I feel like they also shouldn't be violating terms of service. Do you think it will actually stop people? I'm not sure, to be honest. Realistically, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Honestly, instead of like kicking under 16s off social media platforms, they should regulate them. I think if they're going to kick them from any platforms, it should be platforms like Reddit and 4chan, not things like YouTube. I think it's incredibly dumb. They need to work on like, you know, fixing the platforms rather than just booting people off. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hi. Hi. It's very I didn't realize you were here. Hi. But yes, indeed. I saw the fact that you chatted in the chat for the first time, but I didn't really clock the user. And I just clocked the user. Oh yeah, that's an issue. Did you not know about the machete issue? Like that was ongoing in like over East for a while. Also, like recently in our city, we had the like not recently in the last few months, they had a thing where they're checking backpacks of people on the train because they were scared that they had knives and things. Exactly. I do agree. Oh yeah, people were stabbing people or threatening people. Like it was like a few like groups of adolescents. They're doing it by yeah. Yeah, it's getting passed by. I hope you know that I did the digital like face scan thing and they couldn't figure out my age. So I don't know whether that's a compliment or not, but they couldn't pin whether I was like a minor or not, so I had to put in my ID, which I didn't really want to do. But yeah, you're about you're about 3. Yeah, you are 3 years behind. But yeah, more or less. I'd like to think it's a compliment. I would like to think of it as a compliment, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is. Yeah. At work, I get asked for. I do. Actually, Sam, who is watching right now in chat, not in chat. He's a lurker. He listens in the background. He looks really really young. I think he looks like 16, but you know he just doesn't like he isn't that old. It's a thing. But yeah. Yeah, cashier. Oh, damn. I don't know what Sam looks like, but he has. Sam is a pretty person. Like, some people are just pretty and they don't realize it, and it's just very odd to me. Because I feel like if you're pretty, you should know it. Like, of course, you shouldn't know it to the degree where you're like, oh, I'm so self conceited. But I feel like when you're pretty, you should at least be self aware for the rest of us. But yeah, it's just terrible humor. But yeah, more or less. How's everyone else's nights going? Because I haven't tapped in with everyone. How's everyone doing? Should I tell myself that? What am I telling myself? Hmm? See, this is the thing where there's a lag between like the time I'm yapping and the time I'm seeing it on OBS, because I see it live in OBS, but I know there's like a solid Twitch lag. So when you guys write it in chat, I'm just so far gone at this point. Oh, you're editing. Can we have some befores and afters, or like a time lapse of you editing the photos? Because I really want to know how you do it. Because I've seen like the before and after, but I want to know the things you change and the things you look for. Because I think that would be really cool. Yeah, I've been your knight. Yeah. I fear I have taken over Nick's personal life with my streams and my YouTube and my Discord and my yeah. See, this is why you get a cut of my Twitch money, because you do so much for me. But yes, catching up and timing response is half the game itself. Don't worry. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm really trying to get better at the whole compliment thing, because I find it really annoying when someone's like, oh my god, I'm not pretty. Like, that pisses me off, so I'm trying not to be that person that pisses myself off. So I'm take the compliment and I roll. I didn't have a personal life, don't worry. You're not meant to be saying stuff like that. Oh, who's coming back on Sunday? Firstly, I don't know who's coming back on Sunday, because I don't know what's happening on Sunday. Also, yeah. I feel like some people can genuinely be like, oh, I'm not pretty, but like, no, they're pretty. Or some people can just have terrible self-esteem, but you can kind of tell the difference. Like, I'm at the point in life where I think like I somewhat peaked in my appearance. I don't think it's gonna get any better. So we're just like, enjoying how our face looks currently. Also, thank you for the follow. I also I really like how I got that animation to come up right here. Japan. I forgot about that. Every time I've thought about like the friend group's Japan trip, the one thing I yap about is the fact that they had so many layovers. And to me, that's insane. I don't think I could ever do 2 layovers. Like, I like flying direct. But yes. Thank you for the follow. I relate to that. I get upset by yeah, I feel that. I used to have bad self-esteem, but right now I look the best I've ever been. I feel like more people need to hype each other up. Like, I'm working on that right now. Like, when I see a pretty, well, shoot, when I see one of my friends is looking pretty, I want to tell them, because they deserve to know. I feel like if I think these things and I don't feel the need to communicate to them, like, it feels weird. It feels weird to think about, because like, if like I really care about them, I want them to know. If I think they're really pretty, same thing applies. I want them to know. Hence, it's important to tell people. But yes, that's crazy. I guess $10 cheaper, worth it. $10. Okay, please tell me you're joking that it was $10. It better have been like 200. For the amount of layovers they did, it better have been 200. I'm incredibly good looking. It's actually not fair to most. I can't even tell if that's sarcasm or not, because you could just be extremely good looking. I actually used to be fat, believe. Really? Really? See, I have a hard time believing that, to be honest. Also, poor pineapples is getting smushed in the couch. I can't believe. You know what? If that was like my friend group going on a trip, I would have paid $10 to everyone, so we wouldn't have to do two layovers. That's insane. Oh, hi, what's up? Oh, damn! This is the 4th raid we've had tonight. Hi, everyone. God damn. We've had so many raids lately. This is crazy. Hey, what's up? How are you doing this tonight? How was your raid? How was your stream? I forget to ask people how their streams have been going when they raid. So, I'm growing? What do you mean I'm growing? Do tell. But yeah, it was good. Okay, what type of Twitch streamer are you? What type of streamer are you? Because last time I had someone come through the raid, they were like, what type of streamer were they? They were a gaming streamer and they played Valorant. So do fill me in what type of like streamer you are. Um, mm, oh, I look really good. My eyes are 20/20 vision and perceive the word in the following. Ah, she yaps. Okay. We yap, we game, we vibe. Oh, oh, very nice. What are you gaming right now? What are you playing right now? I feel like I should search up who you are. So I have a bit more context. But I don't know if that's like kind of creepy to do while you guys are like, you know, here. Ooh. Let me have a look. Can I like copy that? Let me have a. Oh, I did? Oh, I'm really bad at recognizing usernames. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Hi. I like how this is a reciprocal thing. I didn't really think rating was a reciprocal thing. I thought it's like, oh my god, I just pick a person who they look really kind and then we go on with our day. Yeah. I'm a very forgetful person. Anyway, how are you doing tonight? Um, this is the fourth raid I've had, which feels really weird because I don't think of raids as very common things, so wow. Hi everyone. This feels a bit odd. But yes, what were we talking about prior? What were we talking about prior? We're talking about self-esteem. Oh, that's just a mood killer. Talking about low self-esteem. Because see, when people talk about pounds and their weight in pounds, I can't convert it because I've never mentally converted for pounds. So I'm quite confused when people are like, I'm this many pounds, because it doesn't really compute. Oh, yeah. It feels very weird that I've done so well on Twitch in such a short amount of time. So when I originally started Twitch, I was told that I would get a max of like 9 viewers in 3 months and I wouldn't even get a sub. So the fact that I have anyone watching me and like it's beyond 10 views, it feels crazy and it feels really insane. So it's really nice to talk to everyone. And I love the fact that my chat is very active. What is pounds to kilos? I don't know. New photo coming in Discord? Oh, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Also, give me a second. I recognize people better by their faces rather than the users. I'm very mentally bad at remembering things that way. Okay. Oh, I do remember you. Oh yeah, I do. But yeah, just divide pounds by 2 is close enough. My max was 50 in like 2 seconds. Oh, I see. Damn. 100 pounds is 45 kilos. I can't math. 1 pound is 0.4. See, I feel like if you do the half thing, I think it's a good approximate when it comes to it. 50? I don't know. I don't know. I know my weight roughly in pounds. My weight in pounds is like 95-ish. Like somewhere in that hole. I don't try to think about my weight too much. It's stressful to think about. It's not stressful, but I try to not associate myself with that too much. The world gravitates to women who are confident to be out there and be a focal point. I suppose they do. Oh, we're talking about weight. Okay, so before you rated, we're talking about self-esteem and we're talking about compliments. So, like, how you take a compliment, and, like, you know, people who are like, oh, I'm not pretty at all. Like, sometimes it comes off a bit rude when someone gives you a compliment and they just kind of deny your compliment. And then we're talking about weight because someone said, oh, yeah, I used to, like, when I grew up, I was overweight. And then someone dropped their weight in pounds, and I don't know how to convert pounds. So here we are, more or less. But yeah, 130-ish pounds? Why are we all using pounds? I don't remember pounds. But yes, that's kind of how we got here and why we're yapping about weight right now, because we got from self-esteem to being overweight as a child and then here. But yeah, 130 pounds is around 50. When your colleagues compliment you for looking slim or looking more jacket, what does that mean? Makes your entire year. I like when kids compliment me. When kids compliment you, it's the best feeling because they're honest. Like, a child will walk up to you and they'll be like, I hate your jacket, but I think your face looks pretty. Like, I like that type of compliment. I think it's very honest. Like, you'll never get a small child who's. I think it's very rare a small child would lie to you to compliment you. Or maybe I've just been around like brutally honest kids. But yes. Um. Is it? Oh, I see. I see. Jacked. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm reading chat from about 2 meters away, so I'm a bit blind right now. Kids never lie. Exactly. If a child likes you, they're gonna tell you. If a child dislikes you, you're gonna know. Like, they're probably the most transparent people under the sun. But yeah, I don't know anything about that. I also get kids. Oh, really? How old are they? Are they like, how old are they? Are they like little kids or like 8-year olds? Also, when I come here, mm, 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 primary school kids. I don't know what's worse, working with primary school kids or middle school kids. Like, those two age brackets, it's just a whole of honesty. I found my significant other, and after we moved in together, we went from I heard that people can gain weight by being in relationships. Primary school kids are brutal. Middle school kids aren't brutal in the same way that primary school kids are. Middle school kids are brutal in the fact that they'll just kind of ignore you. They'll be like, whatever. Like, they're that type of brutal. Whereas kids, they are like the brutal where they're like, I don't like your nose, and it just hurts. High school kids, I find, are much easier to work with. So I'm a tutor, right? I find that like when they're around the high school age, they get to the point where it's like, I want to do better, and I understand that your parent is like, my parents is paying you to be here, so they actually work with me. Some of my middle school kids also work in that way, but some of them still aren't the best with stuff like that. Primary school kids, I don't tend to work with primary school kids anymore because it's a nightmare. Because like trying to explain why like certain things add and subtract together is really, really difficult. But I do not enjoy working with younger kids, especially in psych, as it was a selected subject. English and maths, which wrote they weren't. I think it depends. Very young kids don't lie because they never need to and they don't know